Welcome to the show, my watery friends. Put your paws and fins together for your hosts, that yellow goose, Mr. Duck, and that groovy cat, Mr. Salem. YOLO!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's entertainment.
Hello.
How are you this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually tired.
Yeah. It's the weather. It's the weather. It's overcast. It's doom and gloom almost looking.
It was really hot last night, actually.
Yeah. And smoky. Did you get the bad smoke as well?
Yep.
Most of the fires were northwards though.
Yeah, Stanley not doing his job.
Which is Stanley's territory. That's his region. And as we know, the statistics don't lie that most firebugs, fire starters, Prodigy and everything, they are they work in those services. You know, the people that start the fires, put out the fires, give them something to do. Yeah. But good afternoon, Duck242. Good evening,
Hello.
Kuro. Good afternoon, Krusty, who apparently likes My Little Pony. That doesn't surprise me. And good afternoon, Otis. How are you all this afternoon or evening for Kuro? I hope you are all well and wonderful today. The Court of Thrones and Roses series. Oh, I've heard that's a good series. I've yet to read it. That's surprisingly, because you said that it's very erotic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Past 10 minutes.
You can't prove that.
Did I fall in? Fall in where or who? Probably. Is he really not there? He'll be here shortly. Hello. Prob got distracted with the kitties. Yeah, because I've got to do the cats last before I come out, so it's the least amount of time before they see me. Gosh darn it, Tyrone. Ooh, I like that shirt, Salem. It's a pretty colour. Yes, it is maroon, because this is...
This is New South Wales.
This was from an op shop in New South Wales.
Yep.
And I'm like, I feel like they came here and they realised that they had to quickly fit in, so they had to get rid of it quick.
Yep.
They didn't have any New South Wales
They
ones.
didn't have anything to light a fire with.
Yeah.
So they gave it to an op shop.
But it's nice because if you're like not super close and you don't see the, state of origin maroons, you just see the pineapples and the lorikeets. And yeah, it's nice. It's nice outside of that.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, Kuro. I like the shirt that you've got on this evening. Lots of clapping. Most fires are Stanley's fault. 100% are. Rights reserved. I like my stream title more. What did he name it this time?
No
Or do I
idea.
not want to know? Oh, all right. I smell like kerosene. Oh, he's been playing around with Stanley lighting the fires. It looks like a wine red. Well, maroon. No, I'm thinking of Bordeaux. Bordeaux is a reddy brown, but it's also one of those things like champagne. There's a place in France named Bordeaux, and wines, I believe it is, can only be called a Bordeaux wine if they're from the Bordeaux region. The same as champagne can only be called champagne if it's from Champagne. Otherwise, it is sparkling wine.
Exactly something that the French would do.
Well, other people do it as well. I mean, we kind of did it with Bega. That's cheese. That's not Bega. We don't do that because we're not weird like Americans.
Or French.
Or French. I mean, Americans do it. I said Americans because Americans is the go-to in the mind of weird things.
Yeah.
But Americans do it a lot with Kleenexes and tissues.
Yeah.
And many other things.
Who says I'm wearing a shirt? I was actually going to make a comment about that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I held it in.
Well, because I think she'd said something earlier about there was a whole conversation about being pantless, and that was a conversation.
Most of the time when I'm at home, I'm pantless. Got boxers on, which are basically pants. Shorts.
Shorts. They're short shorts.
Oh, mate, I don't need to light a fire. I am fire. Yes, you are, Otis. Otis is fire.
apart from the Queensland logo, I dig it. Yeah, exactly, because it is good. It's nice. Apart from that,
Yep.
That's actually the same. I feel with like all of the sports tropical shirts. They all look great, except they've got like the emblem and logos of the actual clubs. Looks burgundy. I don't need a fire. I am fire. Oh, I would agree with that. Dark burgundy. Bagger? Who pronounces that way?
I don't know. Not me.
Yeah, I don't think anyone said bagger.
No.
Anyway. Would you like to pick a number, please, Krusty, for the unboxing? Nah, I spend winter in a onesie, which is neither a shirt nor pants.
I
Ooh.
actually bought a onesie very recently.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to tell us why you have to leave early today?
Oh, yeah. So I'm leaving early today because I'm going to go see Cats, the musical. But
wait, there's more to the story.
The group that I'm going with, we're going dressed up as dogs for a dog supporting cats.
It's his furry group.
The theatre people. But also, a lot of the people that were in the theatre show that I was working with are also in Cats, so it's fine. Everyone's friends.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be just real weird.
Yeah.
Going down to Sydney to see cats dressed as dogs.
So I bought a onesie and realized I thought I ticked the button that said XL, but no, I bought a small.
What?
I'm
I thought
not-
maybe just an L or something, a large. No,
I
you
am
got very
not-
small.
I'm definitely not a small person. So we ended up cutting it at the waist and turning it into a light jacket that doesn't close up, but it's fine. And then we had extra fabric left over, so from the legs parts. So I cut some little ears out for Ness.
Oh, from the legs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it will
It worked out okay in the end.
Yeah. But I sent a message to Otis yesterday saying, what did I say? It's like I'd killed a furry in here because the fleecy stuff, when you cut it, just like everywhere. Fluff everywhere.
The Crabbo box, the Krusty box. Ah, well, we actually have that here.
We're going to open it anyway.
Yeah. He was like, he's not going to be here. He's out shooting ducks.
I mean, he can forfeit his number choice and I'll just open the Crabbo box.
Oh boy, the Cursed Musical. Oh, I love that. If Australia ever got cold enough to wear a onesie or an oodie, I'd never leave it. We've got two. They're not in here, they're inside now. But we've got our two. But
that we wear very occasionally.
yeah,
When it
it's
does get really
cold.
cold.
Yeah. Because when it's cold, it's usually not cold enough to even put the heater on.
Yeah.
And then it's very tricky. It's like Power World. You've gutted the animal for your own use. Let me move the flipping things. Yeah. Oh no, I got it right. Woo.
I've been playing Powerwell. I got over it very quick, but
See, everyone that I know that's playing it, they are not over it. They're putting in like 17 hours each day, and they're loving it. But I will say, because you're going to be playing the free version, so you're doing the Game Pass.
yes.
Yeah, the Game Pass and the Steam versions are slightly different because of how long it takes for updates to get authenticated by, I was about to say Mozilla, by Microsoft.
Yeah.
So there are some differences. Also, the fact that Game Pass is basically just console games tweaked to work on the PC, essentially, which is why you can only play with a maximum of like 4 or 6 people, whereas the Steam version, you can play with up to like 32 people. Yeah.
I don't know, it's all right. Like I'm talking about not just like the small things like that. It's as a whole, it's like a cool idea, but there's just not enough story, which is that's early access. That's kind of
it's nice. Yeah.
and a whole bunch of like bugs and whatever, which are okay. Fair
We'll
enough.
see. So yeah, the bug thing could be some of those bugs more could be fixed
The
up.
bugs haven't ruined it, but I kind of like I get what the game is now, and it's not quite enough to suck me in.
Maybe
Not
you're
like
just
Starfield, where I've just thrown like was it 3 days of playtime?
again though, but Starfield's a fully finished game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're comparing apples to crab apples here. Yeah.
Which one's the not finished one? The apple?
The crab apple. Yeah,
Crab
'cause
apple's
they're
not finished?
Well, they're smaller. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't just eat a crab apple by itself, but you can cook with it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. You monster, I shot a gun. My onesies is a cat onesies, but I do have a polar bear onesies as well because me and a few friends dressed as the Bears for Comic-Con one year. Ooh, don't they call them something specific when
Care
they're...
Bears or
Care Bears?
Or
No,
just Bear
no, Bear
Bears?
Bears are a newer age thing. Care Bears are an older age thing. I'd say, I don't think they did do a couple of new versions of Care Bears, but not like they've done with the My Little Ponies, like with Krusty's thing, how they basically just keep doing the My Little Ponies all the time. Then they did the human ones. Ooh, watch out. Whereas the Care Bears, they haven't done human Care Bears, and I don't think they've done Care Bears in a little bit of a while, But yeah, anyway. When they're animals, aren't they the kurumis or something like that? The mikakurumis, kurakakumis? Something like that they call it? Or is that a very specific type of thing with the onesies when there are certain animal-y things? The Japanese kurumis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah, anyway. Do-ba-ba-doo. You can get a Pikachu one and then take pictures.
Kigurumi.
And you can be like Jessica Nigri, when she did the photo set of when she was in a Pikachu Kigurumi thing, It's good, but it's early access. I think it would be very solid in a 6 month to a year, depending if they get sued out of existence. I believe the court case has already been started, or it's either started or the Pokemon Company has said that they are investigating it. Something like that.
They've said they're investigating it.
Yeah.
But like they've done takedowns on the guy who made the Pokemon mod for it.
But
I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult because it's not exactly Pokemon. But
thing is, it doesn't need to have to
it
be.
is so close to it though.
Like basically, so this is how it is with trademarks and stuff, right? With names, is that it just needs to be agreeable that yes, someone could mistake it for the real thing, right? So obviously you can't actually get names of towns and stuff. So I couldn't trademark Salem. What I've got trademark, we don't need to talk about. But basically, let's just use an example here. Let's just say you trademarked Ducky.
Yeah.
Now someone else could do Ducky with an I, or they could do Ducky with just D-U-K-Y or something like that. Both of them, generally, most likely, you'd win a court case against them because we wouldn't even get to the court case. Is how just cut quite quick.
Whoever says copyright lawyers have given their own takes, and they all don't think Nintendo has a case. No, I think Nintendo has a case for it, but it's not going to be
copyright and trademark are different though. Yeah.
But like, because a lot of even the models are so similar for all the different things. It's just like
yeah.
And everyone's going to call it. Oh yeah, it's just like a better Pokemon game.
And that's the thing as well, is that, so talking about copyright and trademark, is that the Pokemon Company, like a lot of their stuff is trademarked.
Yeah.
It's not just copyright law and stuff, like it is actually trademarked. So it's a lot of the stuff is very, they lock all their stuff up.
Ducky over here. Hi. Similar is not the same, but I could confuse it for actually Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be the same.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And everyone calls it, it's just it's a Pokemon game.
And the fact that they're doing that is putting more points into the Pokemon's corner for when the bell goes and it's boxing time.
Also because Nintendo are very lawyer-hungry people.
Well, fair enough.
But I'm not a reasonable person. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I would agree with Krusty for once in this decade now.
I'm not reasonable.
No.
And Twitter users aren't reasonable people.
Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
I was waiting for that.
You can confuse it with Pokemon if you had never played Pokemon. No, not even that, I think. I think like a lot of laymen still would because of people refer to it as, the Pokemon game or the new Pokemon game, the American Pokemon game, Pokemon with M16s.
Yep. I like that when people do like side-by-side comparisons, like Pokemon Arceus versus Power World, and the graphics on Power World are just like, that's what Pokemon should be. They look so, like, Power World runs so much better than the Pokemon games do on so less of a budget.
Also, because they're not restricting themselves to a single Nintendo console.
Yeah.
I was talking about that yesterday, is that like, we're talking about the generations of consoles, and that Nintendo are the weird one that is all, their consoles are always like in the middle. You're not generation 8, you're not generation 9, you're like generation 8.5. Yeah.
But also, like, yeah, Zelda. That's exactly what I was thinking. Zelda managed to look great, and
Yeah, okay.
Zelda actually looked like a good game. It was a great game, actually. I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, their argument does not hold water.
The bears are three bears. One is a polar bear, another is a grizzly bear, and the last one is a panda bear. I've never actually seen it, but I have seen them. The three bears walking around and being bears and stuff.
Well, since Crabbo has redeemed a box,
Yeah, we'll pull
we'll
out
open Crabbo's one before we open the one that we were going to open first, just because he
Okay.
has redeemed it, and he's going to, instead of open one of those boxes, he's chosen to open the box
Yeah,
that we
okay.
have for decided for him.
Yeah, no.
Which one is it? This one or this one?
It's the very bottom one, yeah. So here we go. And look, there's you in one of you Kurumis. It's you and the blue bear.
Hey,
It's a cute show.
I have been at my parents' house doing some plumbing work, and I've left a lot of my tools at my parents' house, so including my attention seeker.
That's all right.
So if I could borrow your
I will get my body carver.
body, oh, it is a titanium one. Yeah. I was trying to think of a funny name for it, but body carver is probably a little bit too. I'd say it's on the nose.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say any more about it because I can't say that on Twitch, but
Attention seeker takes like a little bit of thought, and if
Yeah,
somebody's
but,
not super thinking about it, they're just like, Duck, hear me out. Nothing, no, I'm good. See, whenever Crabbo says "hear me out," you know it's going to be something like, "Why did I even bother hearing you out?"
it just makes me think of the Seinfeld thing where they're like, not that there's anything wrong with that. He's like, hear me out. I'm going to say something absolutely terrible, but just hear me out.
Yeah.
All right? All right. Let's see what's in Krusty Box.
Oh no! Stuff for the Krusty. We got Panini Americana baseball cards.
Oh,
It's baseball?
let me have a look.
I don't know. It's cards.
No, it's just Americana.
What?
Find autographs of award-winning actors Bradley Cooper, Sylvester Stallone, Al Pacino, Al Pacino, and more. Find one autograph or memorabilia card in every box on average. Ooh, it's just Americana, American-infused stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you get a slice of panini in there.
Okay. But it's still sealed, which means never to be unboxed.
Well, no, you want them to be sealed when you get them. Otherwise, it means someone's probably taken all the good cards and resealed them back up.
Yeah. Next up we
No,
have...
do that one last.
Last, okay.
Because that's the crusty.
Okay, all right. We got UFC 2022 trading cards.
Donruss.
What?
Donruss? They're Donruss.
Donruss. Ah, look at that. Here's cards. The muscly men on it.
Hello, my wacky friends. Good evening. We.
Wire Chaka.
All right. Yeah. Why?
Wire?
Why?
W-I-A?
Yeah.
Wire?
Why? We are. We are Chaka.
Wire?
We are Chaka. We are Chaka.
Look at that.
That's Arabic. I can't read that
Salem
one.
got the thingy that
And
does...
it's working over there on Trovo.
It works
so
on
there you go.
Trovo.
Yeah, so this is Don Russ, which is also Panini, but it's the Don Russ ones. The UFC 2022, and it's the debut edition. Ooh. And so this is, you look for a Blaster exclusive laser parallels,
Wow.
and look for the iconic rated rookies featuring the up-and-coming stars of UFC.
Hey, we're saying it right. It is Wire Chaka.
You're saying it right. Wait, yeah, which one? We're saying it differently, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which one was right?
Well, I read that, which means that he was talking to me.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So how were you saying it?
Wire Chaka.
And how was I saying it?
I don't know. Wire Chaka?
I was not saying the same thing.
Well, yeah, Chaka.
But hopefully you were going well and wonderful today.
Salem set up a thingy that means that the people that talk on the YouTubes and the Trovos,
And the Trovos, yeah.
and probably the other
maybe
ones
Kick. I don't know.
will come.
We need to wait
the
until
Twitch
someone
chat.
says something on Kick. Yeah.
Um,
As well as Twitch will be put over to them. So yeah.
Next up, we have Skybox Series 2 Inaugural Edition. 15 NBA trading cards. It's just a little,
Oh, it's just a single.
just a single.
And would you like to pick a number, please, Kuro? Hold up. I got to read them properly.
Oh, I was going to read them. I've read everything on the front.
Yeah, but you didn't read all of this one. So this is, Skybox Series 2, Inaugural Edition. What you didn't read is, if I can find it, is the year.
2022?
There is no 2022.
Is it 2022?
No.
Dang it.
I'm trying to find the exact one because it's either this or it's either that. It's either 1990 to 1991 or it's 1992 to 1993 or 1991 to 1992.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
older than Crabbo.
Yeah. Anyway, Innovative Stars. Special NBA scouting computer lets you compare each player with average of all players at his position. See how a player might do if he played all 48 minutes of every game. Computer charge design, utilizing state-of-the-art graphics. Powerful photographs, action fronts and candid backs selected from the NBA photo archives. Ooh.
Does it got like a web link or something on there?
No, it does
I was
not.
going to say a QR code, but I don't think they existed back then.
Well, the internet wouldn't have existed really back then.
Just.
In the 90s, no.
Just.
No, not most countries, no.
No, but like...
No, like not for common people for the things. You're looking at it you wait until around 95, 96 until the internet was, a thing in countries. If you're talking like the original incarnation of it being with the whole, Pentagon and military stuff.
90...
No, because basically 95, Windows 95, and they had to redo Windows 95 Internet Explorer Edition. That's basically when the internet was done. That's why it has to be after 95.
January 1, 1983, considered the official birthday of the internet.
Prior to this, various computer networks did not have a standard way to communicate with each other. A new communication protocol was established called the TCP/IP. So 83, internet was done, but again, people wouldn't be using it until past 95 because of Internet Explorer.
Was when my dad had internet. Mind you, he was into IT.
Is this when he was the principal?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's
He was in a position that
in a
would mean
corporational, institutional type of thing. Yes, but for people at home, that wasn't happening until after 95. So this is a thing for, common folks, kids going down to the what's it called. So wouldn't be happening until after 95. So no internet. If this is actually 91, maybe it was a product done after, but it's based back then. I don't know. That's a thing for Krusty to find out.
Anyway, next up, we got Skybox Inaugural Edition, 15 NBA trading cards. This one says from 1990.
Well, this one said 1990 as well.
Well, I mean, like the copyright 1990.
Oh.
NBA property.
This one doesn't have copyright.
Yep, a lot of the same things with the stats and whatever.
Oh, hold up. No, okay. No, there is a copyright in here of 1990.
Yeah, same deal.
So... Ooh.
But wait.
Yeah, very different.
There's more.
I think this one's 1990 to 1991, and then this one might be done later in 1990, but it's meant for 1991 to 1992, perhaps. Yeah, no, because that's Series 2, that's the original one. Yeah, so 1990, 1991.
Multiple series in 1 year. Unacceptable.
We'll do it like that.
Next up, we got NBA Hoops, the
And
official
13,
NBA
no worries, I'll pull that one out in a second.
basketball card. Another 15 cards. This one is also from 1990. Free 1990 all rookie team card. Available through... Oh, here we go. You got to order, send your name, address, zip code, and date of birth to NBA Hoops rookie offer, blah, 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 blah. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. There's an expiry on it. July 30, 91. Too bad. I love it if they
That
didn't
is
have an
such
expiry.
a different packet type as well.
Yeah.
Like, these are, like... That's pretty thick, even compared to nowadays.
That one feels
But
thin.
this one is just weird.
Don't worry, there's another one that's even weirder.
But so NBA Hoops, not just NBA Hoops, but like other sorts of trading cards and stuff. They'll have like they can have redeem cards in them, and basically what they are is usually ones like if they're ones with fabrics or signature or something. If they don't get the cards before they have to put the packs out, they'll have these redeem things. Some of them can have expirations, but all you do is you go onto the website, you put it in, bang pow, and they just give you redemption points in place of it.
Yeah.
So you still get something, and you get a lot of points for it. It's just So 1990, there you go. All rookie team cards. Huh. Imagine if you pulled whoever was playing in 1990, one of their rookie cards, and no one had seen it for, 30 odd years, and then you've got it. It was just sitting in this weird packet. What do you know?
Next up, 1991 to 92, Flair basketball player photo cards.
That's a weird packet too.
New update series with Dikembe Mutombo and Dominique Wilkins. Limited edition subsets. 14 cards, not 15 like them. Audio favorite 1991 to 92 Flair NBA 3D plastic basketball card. It comes with its own stand, only $4.99. On a plain piece of paper, print your name, address, and zip code. Send a check or a money order for $4.99 plus 50 cents postage and handling, along with 3 wrappers for each card ordered to and the address. Or offer good while supplies last. Void in Canada, Alaska, and Hawaii, and wherever taxed or restricted by law. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. I don't see a Oh, hang on. Nah, there it is. Dang it, there's an expiry there for 1992. Too bad.
But that's an interesting one as well. This is like something you'd imagine to get like a biscuit in. Yeah. But Flair do some interesting ones, like modern day stuff. Yeah.
I feel like these cards, though, like back then, you'd buy them from the supermarket or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you still can get like even modern ones from supermarkets. What do they call them? Where you buy your newspapers.
News agents.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the place I was thinking of first, but I couldn't think of it.
Like even the actual like design looks like it's from the 90s, because it is from the 90s.
Yeah. YouTube, Kester. Will be I lurking? Hello, Kester, and welcome, and enjoy your lurk.
You're saying the S before the T.
What?
It's Ketzer.
Ketzer. Oh, close enough.
Yeah. He's on YouTube today. He was on Twitch yesterday. Over here. But thank you very much for lurking. Hope that you are having a wonderful evening and no, it's evening. Yeah. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening, and we look forward to seeing you whenever we see you. People like Mr. Salami. When are you going to open cards? Relics are the fabric ones. Did you get any NBA Prism? I don't know. The Panini hobby boxes are so expensive. Like one box on Panini's website is 12 packs of 5 for $400, but hobby cards are worth so much money. Continue.
But there's more in here.
Oh, wow.
We've got 2021 All Elite AEW Wrestling. Collect the first ever official AEW trading card set from Upper Deck.
So,
8 cards per pack and 8 packs per box. May contain time-sensitive redemptions. They're onto us.
So this is one that Colourfully Woolly watches. She watched them yesterday, I think. She really likes... she did some artwork of a lady in there named Willow or something Willow or Willow something. AEW is a more newer up-and-coming type of one. Apparently they sort of accept a lot broader range of people, but they're very closely put next to WWE. I don't know why, but like even where the products are, it's in the products of WWE, and AEW. But then you've got your separates for your UFC and da 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 da. Yeah, but
actually, one of the other streamers I watch, the Graceful Bard, she's really into her wrestling. It's odd. I'm not a wrestling kind of person, but it's just whenever I see people that are like super into wrestling, I'm like,
why?
What?
Okay. Why are you into wrestling?
I mean, sure, that's fine. You can be into wrestling, but that's okay.
Well, because obviously you got to remember that there is different types. Like you got wrestling, and generally when people say wrestling, it's it's the faux wrestling. It's not actual it's there's the story and everything like that. Yeah, which is WWE and all of that, right? But then you've got your like boxing, MMA, actual fighting stuff, and that's very different. Like that's your UFC and so on. Yeah.
Duck loves Gecko Roman wrestling.
The little geckos with the little hats
Roman
on.
geckos.
Yeah.
You can name one Testicles.
Tomorrow, actually, speaking of WWE, is the Royal Rumble. And the Royal Rumble is a lead up to something, but whatever that something is, it's like next month, I think, over in Perth. First, it's I think it's been like 10 years or something since they did an event over in Australia. And people very excited going over to Perth to see this WrestleMania or whatever it is over there. So yeah.
Yeah, speaking of geckos too, Luna found a gecko above our TV. And my TV is actually mounted fairly high, and everyone who goes to my house goes, "Oh, you mounted your TV too high," and I'm like, "I don't care." But yeah, she managed to jump onto our TV, which was like kind of from this base level here. The TV, like the start of the TV, is like kind of here, so the top of the TV is pretty high. She was on top of the TV. The TV is only like that wide too, and she managed to get the gecko to drop, but she didn't realize that it had actually dropped, so she was just trying to get on top of the TV to find this gecko that was already on the floor. She's both a very smart and a very dumb cat. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, you read most of what
this
there's
is
on there.
this
so
is
it's
the
all
one
good.
for Mr. Krusty.
Here we go.
The 2022/23 cricket trading cards.
Oh, look at that.
Ah,
Look at that, Krusty.
They
Your
got
cricket
They got
cards.
stick ball. Well, there's a ball and a stick.
Oh, a bat.
Yeah. There's also the other sticks.
Oh,
Wow. It's what does it say on
Stumps.
it? Security seal.
by TLA.
It's good. It's Australian cricket. It's got KFC on it. It's got
Because it's got the Big Bash League. It's got the Women's Big Bash League.
It's got look for the rare, authentics and legends signatures,
Woohoo.
championship predictors, and I can't read the rest because it's covered by a seal.
Authentic and legend signatures, champion predictors, and the ultimate something tickets. The ultra rare golden tickets was down here as well. Oh, look at that. Authentic series. You could get a signature of Pat Cummings. Oh, look at that. You got Ashton Agar. You got all the fancy people. Got Usman Khawaja.
So, are you going to open these boxes on stream at some point?
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. You just have to tune in and find out every time Salem's streaming.
Just, yeah, to find out.
Every
which one it
time.
might be.
It'll be a surprise.
Yeah. Open it. We will. Well, I will at one point. But I got to have all my card stuff out so I can sleeve and top loader and all that if we pull out any fancy ones. Now for Kuro's box.
Which was number 13?
Spooky number for a spooky lady.
Ooh.
If she's still there.
Oh.
Another spooky mystery.
Ooh.
Speaking of mysteries, what's in this box? What's in the Kuro box?
Is it a game?
In the Kuro box today.
Or is it
Not
not,
that
a
one.
game?
There we go.
Ah.
Alrighty. What is in this package? Is there a game? Is there no game? It is a mystery. But we'll find out.
It could be some soap.
I just realised we're also in a break. Probably should have waited until after the break finished.
Ad break ends in 4 seconds.
And then we'll just re-say what we said. Alright, there we go. And now it's ended.
What's in
What's
this
in the
box?
package? What's in the Kuro
is it a
package?
game? Is it not a game? Is it more trading cards? Is it baseball cards? Is it table tennis pro series
Well, so we don't have any baseball cards.
2025?
We have Americana cards, so maybe there's baseball cards. Maybe there's they're ice hockey cards. They do that, or soccer, which is football cards.
Yep.
Oh.
Ball foot net cards.
Who knows? We'll know right now. In the Kuro package, we have. Just checking.
Oh, he's checking.
For the Xbox One and Series X, Disco Elysium: The Final Cut.
Ooh.
Get dressed, detective. The city awaits. Disco Elysium: The Final Cut is the definitive edition of the groundbreaking role-playing game You're a detective
Me?
with a unique skill system at your disposal and a whole city block to carve your path across.
My path.
Interrogate unforgettable characters.
I will.
Such as Krusty. Crack murders.
Wow.
Such as the murder of Krusty. Or take bribes from Krusty's murderer. Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
Yeah. I'm good at that.
Hard-boiled, hardcore. A party in your head. Political vision quests.
What
Now-
type of game is that?
What sort of game? I think that was a whole thing with this, is that it was a bit of a whole kaput-do-do-do, is that it also, it got refused classification originally in Australia.
Oh, was it the
and
stupid
then they
drug
had to,
thing?
like, tweak it. Pardon?
Was it the drug thing?
Probably, I think so. That feels like it
Sounds so
was.
fun.
Yeah, see, high impact themes, coarse language, and drug references.
Yeah, no, it's boring. Like, if they refuse classification because it was like, oh my god, this game is just not appropriate at all, that makes it even better. But when it's like, oh no, they've got morphine and you take it and you don't take as much damage or you gain health back, that's not fun. That's not a fun way to say no.
Well, I mean, it might have been that. Well, see, but again, so that's just how it always has been for Australia. Is that, you know, if you have in your game, you get benefits from taking drugs, they will flat out refuse it. They have to tweak the thing to make it so it's, because what was it, Bioshock? Was it original Bioshock or Bioshock 2? And because you know you had to get your injections in, but they refused the classification for that, so they had to change it and call it the biostim or whatever it was. So so because I think originally it was called morphine or something or something like that. They had to change it, and so Disco Elysium Australia.
So it's
banned.
It's a top down like RPG. Yes. Let's go with that.
Okay, no, they actually changed it just after that. They would the developers formally challenged the decision.
Oh, good. Good on them.
So let me see if I can find out the reason why, though.
While you're finding out the reason why, let's move on to the next box.
I haven't finished going through this.
Wait, is there more in there?
Yes. The game was officially banned under the game's 1A clause, which states that the game cannot depict, express, or otherwise deal with matters of fornication, drug misuse or addiction, crime, cruelty, violence, or revolting or abhorrent phenomena.
What?
Yeah, so just basically a wide broad of
Wow,
things.
it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna.
That would offend most adults, would consider standards of morality and decency.
Yeah, no, that's good. You want a game to be refused for that, so that you can go and pirate a copy from overseas. You gotta push boundaries.
So the game features alcohol and drug misuse, not to mention a plot that often centers on crime, cruelty, and violence along the way.
Okay.
So yeah, and so basically they challenged it, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, we'll allow it now." Yeah.
But it is rated
But wait,
R.
there's more.
There's more.
We also have on Nintendo Switch Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince.
Wow.
Become the master of monster kind. This sounds like a Kuro game. Journey into a fantastical world on a quest for revenge in Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince. Join Psaro, a cursed demon prince, as he scouts, combines, and builds a party of monsters to take into battle on his path to becoming the master of monster kind. Explore a fantastical world. Scout a myriad of monsters. Combine and create to strategize with a Z. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. And that was the Kuro box.
And it was a game.
It was 2 games, yeah.
Okay. Now,
Now we've got to get through the first box that we're actually meant to go through.
back to our regularly scheduled content.
Yep.
It's like, where's your address on this?
Right there.
Oh. I was like, I couldn't see anything crossed out, and I thought, oh no. We're going to get doxxed.
Hello, sorry, I'm back. Twitch was being weird, so I deleted it for a while, then forgot to get it. No worries, Raven. Welcome back. It is good to see that you have returned. I hope that you are going well and wonderful today.
This is not sharp.
That's because it's the very last blade, and it's been used for a very long time.
Oh, you got like 3 left, but...
It's basically with how often and in the clumps that they snap off in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
the
it's
last
fair.
one. Yeah. I lost like 6 at one point.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look at
Oh, look, we're
Oh.
going to have to go off screen for one moment, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back. Wonder what we're going to do. Oh, fish, I forgot to get my thing with water. I'll go do that in a moment. So, now this is extra large, so that's here.
that. Oh, yes.
The extra larges were meant for Damon.
That's fine. I'm catching up.
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting one. This has got the sparkly stuff on it, like that blue one you had that other time. What's the composition of the shirt?
This one is 60/40.
Oh, mine was 57-38-5. Got some spandex. Oh, nice and cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you got the game girl. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. And we're back. Oh.
These are actually really tame compared to like a lot of the other ones.
Yes, I love the shirts. Thank you very much. I enjoy them as well.
Yeah. These are nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine has a lot of missing stuff on the shirt that she's wearing, but yeah.
I
Yours
feel
is
like,
very, yeah.
I feel like I could actually wear this one in public.
Well, I feel like you should be wearing all of them in public. You will one day. Oh, just wait until Dimitri's birthday when we go out for dinner. I'll bring a shirt for you and for him to wear.
Actually, I was thinking tonight, the Guys Play It With Dolls shirt,
Mm.
wearing that out to the theater would be kind of funny. And I could then spruik come watch my show.
I feel like it would be even better
Yeah.
if it was the best toys of boys shirts. Especially while you dressed up as a dog.
Yeah. Well, it's really just kind of like a jumpery kind of thing. It wasn't. I was hoping for a full onesie, but alas,
Close
not
enough.
quite. All right.
So my one though is Year of the Rabbit. That's why she's got the rabbit.
And
ears.
my
Does she
one.
have rabbit ears?
Gamer.
Yeah, the black
Is this
part.
just called Gamer Girl.
Yeah, it was just called Gamer Girl.
Okay.
But what have we actually got in the box besides
in the
our
box,
our clothing?
we got. It's the one that Salem's wearing. But
Year
in
of the
cat
Rabbit.
form. And there's 3 of them.
Ooh, fantastic.
Wow.
Trifecta.
Let's just move them out of the way for a minute. Oops. Alright, and we've also got... It's a sticker.
Vinyl sticker, yeah. Yeah.
That's a...
So because they did
nice.
it once before, remember, with the other thing. Is this like fan mail or no? So what this is from a company in America called Gamersups. All this stuff up here, they do energy drink stuff. They're focused around branding, advertising, and stuff with gamers. But it is compared to like other caffeinated energy drink sort of stuff. It's significantly much more healthier for you. I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm saying it's healthier because I'm not a statistician that deals with that. What was in the box I had you open? Oh,
you missed it.
there we go. Oh, well, we had Disco Elysium, the final cut, which is on the Xbox One, which is a video game that originally was banned in Australia and then was not banned in Australia. And then we had a game that was very much infused with Kuro-ness, which was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince, which is where you become the master of monster kind. So that was what was in the Kuro package.
We also have more samples
A
to
lot of
add to
samples.
Salem's sample collection. I feel like you got to actually just sort them into like a little folder, so you can just be like, oh,
And they're
what
like a
flavor
little
would you
tiny box. You can put them. Someone comes in and there we go.
like? And the little stickers that you get with the cups. When I got the sticker for my cup, I was like, oh, good. When, the sticker eventually wears off, I can just swap it for this. The sticker hasn't worn off at all.
Yeah.
It's not, not the sticker, the printing on the cup.
Yeah. You break the tops of the cups more than you damage the actual things.
My main cup, which I forgot to bring today, is starting to get discoloured.
Yeah, no, mine is as well. My main one.
I start school again next Monday.
Help me. Oh, you start school
Sucks
Monday
to be
as well.
you
No, you start
because
Monday, don't
I
you?
start
No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had gotten bored waiting for all the stuff in the previous box with the cards to be opened.
Yeah, that's
Fair enough.
Me
There was a
too.
lot of sport cards in there, and you weren't seeing any of them, just the packets.
Crabbo needs to read his email.
I thought we start Monday. Krusty starts Monday.
Yeah. Crusted. Yeah.
I go back to work again Monday. Kuro, unfortunately, has been unwell, but they are feeling better now, but they still have to not go to work until Monday. But they're feeling better, so it's okay. Fantastic.
If Krusty does not read emails, then yes, you do start on Monday. We have Mango Meta. We already have... Wait, do you have the caffeine-free one of this, or...?
This is the caffeine-free one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would... Oh, yeah, here, sorry.
Yeah.
And I remember now. You buy the caffeine-free ones because then you can have it...
It's easier
later.
to mix with others because then you can do a full dose of the other one and then mix it with this and you're not getting too much caffeine.
Mango Meta's not bad, actually.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. I wish I would have got the fancy label of it, though.
I
hate that they do that.
Going to be getting over mangoes fairly soon because I pulled a lot of mangoes off my tree.
You can never get
and
over
I've
mangoes.
been dehydrating them and making dried mango.
Yeah,
I
no,
actually brought some with me.
Oh,
And I've left it in my bag, but we'll get some out and we can try it.
fantastic.
Well, you can try it. I've already tried it.
Oh, all right.
It's good.
Yeah, I saw your Snapchat that you did the other day with all your mangoes, and you're like, these ones are for dehydrating, these ones are for freezing, these ones are for scrap, these ones are for giving to the neighbors, and all that sort of stuff.
I didn't give any to
Yeah,
the
no,
neighbours.
because you're not a good neighbor.
I'm going to, though. I'm actually going to make them a little box of them.
But there you
'Cause
go, because you're a good neighbor.
They always give us like mandarins and stuff
Mm.
because they have heaps of cool veggies and whatever.
I had the virus. 0 out of 10 was not a fan. You've had it before.
I actually, it wasn't too bad when I got it. Thankfully, I mean, like, yeah, I was a bit
You
sick.
sound disappointed. It wasn't that bad.
No, I'm kind of glad it wasn't that bad. I mean, I've had friends who've just been absolutely destroyed by it, and yet I'm just like, yeah, it was just like having a bad cold.
Do you have any pets? You were just talking about one just earlier.
We both have pets. I have a cat named Luna. She is so beautiful.
And what is she?
She's a cat. She's black. Got her from the rescue.
Domestic short hair?
If you
Long hair,
if
medium
you
hair?
look, if you want to get really into detail, it's a domestic short hair.
All right, there you
But
go.
cats, there are very few actual breeds of cats. Unlike
No, there's
dogs.
not. There are a lot of breeds of cats.
Yeah, but most of the time, you name your cat based on where you got it from. So mine's a rescue cat.
So you name it Rescue Cat?
Yeah. So like, if you find the cat in a box on the side of the road,
You name it Box Cat?
It's a box on the side of the road cat. If you buy it from a breeder, then yes, you're like, oh, I've got such and such very fancy.
Well, no,
fancy,
'cause
fancy
actu-
blue Russian.
No, if you get cats from rescues and shelters and stuff,
Yeah.
if they have the breeds, they will have the breeds there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. But
But-
most of them are domestic short hair
Yeah.
or long hair or medium hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a Maine Coon cross ragdoll, and I also have a Russian blue cross Bengal.
Salem cats are actually pretty cute. Almost as cute as Luna.
That wasn't that bad either. By the way, Duckleberry, I took a photo of the air conditioner screen for you later. That sounds like you're going to be so keen to see that picture.
Look, if you have an AC problems, I feel bad for your son. But I got 99 problems and my air conditioner isn't one. I'm a
It
rapper.
was long, but it got there and it was good. I'll approve of
I
it.
started saying that before I'd finished it in my head and it still worked.
The worst of it for me had been a 100 Fahrenheit fever for 2 days. That's freedom units.
Wow, 100 freedoms for 2 days. So free.
Freedom fever. 100 freedom 100 freedom fever.
Crabbo is not in the COVID club.
And a very scratchy throat. What time is it in New Zealand? Isn't that where you live?
Yeah,
no.
what time is it? Is it in New Zealand?
New Zealand is just ahead of us,
Okay.
by like maybe 1 or 2 hours.
All right, so it's currently 1:30ish here
In Australia?
in Australia. So New Zealand would probably be like 2 or 3:30.
Yeah. My old cat was named Stormy because he was afraid of thunderstorms when he was a kitten. One of my old cats named was Storm, and that's because she was very dark grey. She was actually my sister's. You said to take a photo of the screen.
Yes, I did.
It sounds like one of those menial tasks that you'll give someone just so they do something and you have your hair.
No, he's been having AC problems, and his he was told that, oh no, your air conditioner is just not big enough for your place. They got like a 9.6 kilowatt AC.
Yeah, no, that's massive.
Yeah, it should do. I mean, like even if it is somewhat underpowered, it should still cool the place down enough. And also, it will feel cold when it's coming out of the vents.
Yeah, no, if it
And
needs
that's
to.
the issue.
Yeah,
It's not feeling cold.
Then
when
that's
it
got
comes out of the vents.
nothing to do with anything of the size. Like any air conditioner,
Yeah.
when you're standing in front of it and it's hitting you, if it's not cold, there's something wrong with the air conditioner,
Yeah.
with the unit. Yeah, so like obviously cooling down a room, it's going to depend on the layout of the room and everything like that, the height of it, a lot of different things like that. But if it's not cool when the air's coming out, then there is something wrong with it. Very well, it could be the gas. It's run out of gas.
Wait,
but,
how'd you send it?
But yeah. For me, it is 12:58 in South Australia. Because South Australia... so they're 30 minutes behind us.
Did you? I didn't actually get that.
It blows cold air out of the house. What?
Oh, it's got to blow cold air in the house.
Yeah. You need to take the air conditioner outside and put it inside. Air conditioners aren't used to cool the world, it's to cool a house.
Because you bet you about me sending... Yeah, I normally do. But in this case, we're talking about ACs.
But the thing is that you still sent it and then you still spoke about it and it still made this whole side arc happen.
No, see, he didn't... He said, I took a photo of the aircon screen. Mm. He didn't say that he sent it to me.
But he still mentioned it though.
Here we go.
He did say later though, at least.
I was just
But
really
then you
hoping
read
that
it
the
and then
aircon
you went
screen
down the
is saying
path and I
something
got
like...
lost.
Dang it. Yeah, no, that looks right. I was hoping it would be on, like, heat. You know, like, 'cause, you know...
I don't know what's wrong with it. It's blowing out hot air. I want it to cool the house down. Turned it as a heater.
I've seen it before where somebody has their aircon on... It's on the sun because it's, like, summer now. But the sun actually means heat.
Heat, yeah.
But at the moment, it definitely 100% says
Like you can
cool.
understand they're thinking in that.
Yes.
But you're also like, what's wrong with you?
Yes. Unfortunately, that is not the case. And I would suggest you talk to your air conditioner...
Your HVAC or whatever they call them.
Your air conditioner supplier. It's only a year old anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, next up we have...
there's still more.
Yes, we're getting sidetracked. Anime girl thigh. In a different cup?
Ooh.
Different sort of thingy. That's nice.
Oh, wait, so I actually got it.
Is that the one?
Oh, that's one of the ones in 1 in 10s.
Oh,
I got one of the 1 in 10 fancy. Look at it go. Quick. Grab one of the normal ones so we can show the people at home.
yeah.
Oh, we did it.
We did it.
We did it, gang. Just after I was complaining about the fact that I didn't get a fancy one for this. They don't do the fancy one for the Mango Matter anymore. This is what a anime girl thighs normally looks like. Hold up. I'll turn the what's it called on. It's going to be facing downwards, though, because of how I had it. Okay, it's this one.
Hey.
So there. Well, because, I didn't need... so that's what the normal one looks like. And this is what the special fancy one looks like. It's got all the thighs. Oh, look at it all. Oh, look, we got... Oh, fancy. It's got the... Is that a bird or is that a horse lady?
What?
Or that's a nurse lady. That's a goth lady. That's a lady with stockings. And that's a sport lady. Okay, never mind. I think the special fancy... like the... slime girl thighs and all of that were a part of a different thing. Never mind.
Yeah. This is the 4th box of anime girl thigh that we've opened.
4th? It's much more than that. Because remember, I bought like, what?
Actually, no, that is a good point.
Because you got one.
This may
or
have
two
been
of
the
them
5th
off
or
me.
6th box of anime girl thigh.
Yeah, quite a lot. I sent it now. There's a setting in stuff or something. It only took spending way too much money. Well, no, because they'd only actually just released it when I bought this. So I wasn't even buying it to get it. I was like, I'll get it because Anime Girl Fuzz is really good and to get more caffeine free. Again, for the same reason. But anyway, let's continue. What else have we got?
We got pina colada.
Oh, and that's fantastic that Krusty's here because the pina colada we have up there is on loan from Krusty. This is our own. They'd never said that they were going to be restocking it. And then they did, so I grabbed it. So now Krusty can take back his pina colada because I got our own pina colada.
Nice.
By the way, there's a new flavour. Yeah, I know. Came out this morning. It's the one in conjunction with Smitty. It's called Good.
Apparently it's good.
Maybe.
Then we also have lemonade.
Caffeine free.
Caffeine free.
Because that was actually a really nice one.
Yep, this is one that Salem likes. Tastes, actually, I can't remember what it tastes like, but I think it tastes like lemonade.
Maybe.
And it was like, yeah, this is not bad.
But it'll be interesting, to mix some of these ones because these are real good ones, like especially the Anime Girl Fire one.
And then last flavour we've got sweet 6-pack.
There we go. This is the one that I missed out when it got released.
Wow.
Because it got gobbled up way too quickly.
There's an 8-pack on one of them. That's a lie. I mean, I suppose an 8-pack
Only
is...
6 of them are sweet, though.
Yeah.
The other 2, they're savoury.
Oh, savoury.
They're the savoury.
Savoury 2-pack.
Yeah.
Righto. I'm guessing this is the flavour we're trying today.
That's the flavour we're going to be trying today.
Okay.
We should be wearing much tighter clothing, much tighter shirts for this
to
one.
show off my keg.
To see if it gives us a sweet 6-pack.
See, there's a dude I follow on... Actually, there's a couple of guys I follow.
You follow a lot of men around.
Dang it. Oh, Crabbo's never going to let me live that one down. No, there's a personal trainers on TikTok, and they're all like, to get yourself a 6-pack, you have to do so much work for it, and it's not worth it. As in, you have to they're talking about, I think it's Wolverine. What's the actor's name?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman would dehydrate himself for days beforehand just to get that totally ripped body look.
Well, because the 6-pack for that to be showing, your body fat percent has to be extremely small, like very, very low. Like the body, this is going to be exact and try and pick up the numbers, but roughly, the male body enters dehydration when the fat content is underneath 6%. The female body enters did I say dehydration? I meant starvation. Sorry, it enters starvation. The female body enters starvation when the fat content is under 12% or 10%. It's a higher percent than the male. Yeah. But that's the thing, is that you need to get down to those ranges to be able to see the abs, because that's you can only see them if there is quite literally no fat, no body fat there. And again, to get to that point, you're getting down into the single digits basically, and you're entering that zone of starvation. That's why it's a very big thing, and that's also why with bodybuilding and stuff like that, a lot of them are on steroids. They do steroids with that.
The guy that I watched said when he was younger, and he showed photos of when he was younger, and he's like, yeah, I did steroids for this time, and yeah, look how ripped I look, but I wasn't happy. And that is all about, it's not about being ripped, it's about being happy with your own body.
That's the thing, though, is that some people who aren't happy, they think that when they say, this is a big problem with just modern day social media and stuff like that. Back in the day, it used to be the magazines, but these days, because of the ease of access of everything with the internet, it's just social media. You're seeing people, they've got those bodies, they've got those cars, they've got those lavishing lifestyles of the rich and the famous and everything like that. And people are like, oh, if only I looked like that, if only I had that, then I'd be happy like them. Some of those people aren't happy. Some of those people might be happy, sure. But, those things aren't what makes them happy. If that's why they're happy, it's because they've been able to find inner peace.
Happiness is from within.
Sure, yeah.
The zone of starvation would be a good name for a game level. Yeah. I was thinking it could be a good level for Diablo, but at the same time, it's not hardcore enough for Diablo. the zone of starvation and burning fire, then that would work.
Something, yeah. Because I'm trying to think, Diablo 3 down there in with all that BDSM stuff with the spider lady, pretty spider lady. They've got all,
Zendaya.
yeah. That I feel like it'd be something around there. It would fit because that's all torment stuff and everything, and doing everything for the pleasures of the pain in which she gives.
Sure.
Fine line between pleasure and pain.
Yeah. Now, I believe you forgot to actually get
Yeah, I need to go
your
get mine and fill it up with some water.
unacceptable.
I wonder if it is sweet. I wonder what it tastes like.
Well, all right, how about
But either way, we've got 3 women. One's red head, one's purple, and one's like a teal, greeny teal. So they are like all the 3 colors of goodness.
It pops up like in Dark Souls when you get off a plane in Ethiopia.
Oh,
Wow.
I gotcha. All right. Well, you can.
Yeah, you gonna give me something open?
Oh.
What's that one? Top one. Looks like a game or no game kind of deal.
Sure.
All right. Cool. Because I know that every time Salem goes inside, he takes forever to come back. I have decided to pick this package. Well, by me pick it, I mean Salem picked it. And then we've got to do the game or no game. So, I'll just shuffle over to Salem's side. And... prediction. Start. Oh, what's a funny one? No. Nope. Trying to find one of the ones that Colorfully Woolly has set up. Because it's funny. That'll do. Start prediction. Is there a game in here or no game?
I forgot. We're retiring this one, so I need to get a new one.
Ah. He's forgot that he's retiring his cup.
But yeah, see how mine's slightly...
Because the colour has changed.
Well, it's also just very old.
It's slightly frosted. Alright, what are you getting then?
Oh, well, I don't know. That black and white one. The one behind the red one down the bottom right there. Yeah. That should be shy, really.
There you go.
So we're swapping from that one to this one.
He's swapping cups. Is there a game in here, or is there no game? Who knows? We'll find out very shortly, though. Oh, there's a hair in this one. That's not a Salem hair or a my hair. Spooky. Alright. Let's open her up. Cat hair? Oh, could be, actually. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure that's it. From his Maine Coon. The hair that's about yay long. Eat the hair and absorb the DNA. Now, in here, we have Dying Light 2 for PS5. Stay human. 15 years after the virus won, civilization has fallen back to the Dark Ages. Plunge into the post-apocalyptic world and explore the reaches of one of the last standing cities. Shape it with your choices and face the consequences as you decide its fate. This is a good game. I quite liked Dying Light 1, and Dying Light 2 was more of the same in that it was good. Can I remember anything much about it? Yes, actually. There was like the main, like, there's like one big city kind of thingy, which is like a home base, which is like in an old church. It's a good game. I remember enjoying it. And it sucks that my memory is just terrible and that I can't remember most of the games that I played. It's not spooky as such. Like, there's not many jump scares. It's not built to be a spooky game. I did find actually Dying Light 1 was a little bit more spooky in that, like, nighttime would come along and then, like, it would get scarier because there was just zombies everywhere and you gotta, like, frantically run to get out of the way. You can't just, like, kill your way through them all. Oh, you did try playing it. Bad memory means you can replay games. Sort of, but not quite. Because I keep remembering stuff as I play it, particularly like the things that made it good in the first place. The dev's decision to have no guns in Dying Light 2 was terrible. Do they not have guns at all? I thought they had guns. I mean, I remember it was about having not a lot of ammo. Huh, no guns. Interesting. Yeah, so that part I don't remember. Yeah, and I remember, like, you had guns, but, like, a lot of the time you were afraid to use them because of the noise. So if you start shooting things, suddenly you get a lot more zombies, and then stuff gets pretty hectic after that. I just can't do zombies. Alrighto. Yeah, guns. Who'd do it? Oh, I can hear him coming back. I used to hang around Sparky. Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd be fighting them with your, just a big stick. And you'd be near a spiky wall and you just kick each one into the spiky wall one after the other. And they'd all just... Oh. Yeah, Dying Light 2.
Fantastic. I just need to play the first one. I just can't do zombies. Ooh.
I already read that one out.
Yeah, well, it's very difficult because the body parts fall apart.
Yes.
So, yes. The old one, the teacher. We're now going to Shy Lily. Double date. That's actually the back side. That's the front side. Whew. Then you can loot faster. What color is it? Like reddish.
Two scoops for you.
It almost smells like, I think, maybe fairy floss a bit.
Nah.
That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting like fairy floss. Fairy floss.
Okay.
It's red though. Yeah, it smells and looks a bit like waifu candy. Maybe a fraction darker.
There with their toast.
Okay, she looks kind of nice with the pink hair though, and the pink tattoos. Tomorrow, Shy Lily unveils was it version 2, her second model thing, her new model thing. Today was her last stream of her current model. It's very stiff because it's new. All right.
Tink. Not bad.
There's some flavor in there that I'm like, ooh, what is that? I think that's cherry. On the side. It's not like big forefront, but it comes in as like the second to after flavor. Is that cherry? I think it is. But it's nowhere near as dominant as like any of the others. That's why I'm like, I feel like that's cherry.
Bergamot.
That's not cherry.
It's got some light hints of bergamot.
The wet down
The
is
citrus.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's definitely not an A.
No. I'm sitting between B and C.
I think I'm going to go C with this one because of that cherry part. It's like medicine.
Yeah.
It's got that touch of medicine in the which kind of makes it interesting because, you know, it's best 6-packs and stuff. And like, if you're taking all that stuff to get jacked, that stuff's not going to taste the best.
Yeah.
So it's not, it sort of fits.
Actually, speaking of protein shakes and things, I tried some of Salem's breakfast meal replacement stuff.
Yeah. One of the key components in my Keep Me Live shake.
Yep. It wasn't bad. It's actually, you know what? It was like drinking blended wheat bix, which isn't great, I suppose, but it was not bad. It was definitely
I like blended wheat bix. Like, you put wheat bix in a bowl, water, put in microwave, get it warm, pull it out, and you mash it and turn it all up, and that's basically blended wheat bix. That's good.
water.
Milk,
Okay,
or whatever you have. You know, some people have water.
that's weird. I actually haven't seen an ad or anything for wheat bix in a long time.
I haven't really seen any ads. Speaking of ads, you know what we've got to play though for everyone?
What?
This year's lamb ad.
Oh yeah. I got me to do it.
Well, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
Do you have computer audio running through that? Like this computer?
What do you mean?
The laptop. So if
Yeah.
you play audio on that, is it going to come through?
I think so, maybe.
We
We can try it and see.
because then you could just do a new tab on the wheel.
We can just,
Window.
yeah.
Although actually probably not the wheel window because you got that one specially tweaked. But if you would like
Well,
to do...
no, we can do it on this one and see how well it lines up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right, let's have a squiz.
I was actually going to go and watch the lamb ad so that I could be mentally prepared for it for
That's
this stream.
cheating. That's cheating. Wow.
Yeah. But I didn't because that would be cheating.
Yep. We don't cheat around here.
I don't know. But what if it makes better content?
Well, is it really cheating, or is it American reacts to 2024 lamb ad?
Well,
That's it.
Americans.
Who'd do them?
Probably other Americans. Whoop.
That was loud.
Yeah.
Was it coming through?
That was through the...
Yeah, but was it coming through to them?
I wasn't looking.
Oh, wow. It should, because the wheel does.
Does it?
I think so.
Or does it just come through to us?
No, I'm pretty sure they get the ticks.
I made fish tits. Okay. Well, like, turn it down a bit and then play it again, and just the sound. And I'll actually watch the levels.
Okay. That's really low, though, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's... Wait, what?
That was pretty low.
You said...
Yeah, it was on the top one, but where we are
No.
talking...
The top one is us, though.
Yeah, but watch.
That's coming back through the microphones.
No, I don't think so. We'll mute us and we'll see. Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
So you need to go to your sources in...
Oh, wait, no, because it wasn't showing.
No, it doesn't matter if it's
No,
showing.
it does. Watch. Where's the wheel? Watch this.
Wheel window. Yeah, that's not going to make a difference. Because it's not showing in the audio mixer.
Yeah, but it will when the thing's open.
I don't believe you.
Hold on. Maybe it's not showing it because it's meant to be over here. And now it will.
Oh, because it's the name of the window.
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing there. Hold on.
Yeah. See?
I don't know. Maybe it's when it's not actual what's called and it's like, you know, things like this or something.
No.
Right. So what do we need to do?
Go to your
Back
audio
in.
settings in OBS.
Nope, not that. We'll just Normal audio settings. Oh yeah, no, because we need it for to be, yeah, we want the monitor on so we can hear it and output. See, it's turned off there so it doesn't go to the VOD, but that doesn't matter anyway with how it's working because it's going to the restream service. So that everything goes to the VOD. So output and
yeah, how come it's not coming up in your list, or is it just?
oh, it should wait. Yeah, no, desktop audio.
Yeah.
No, that should be it. It should be it.
Just putting it out there, you can get a real prize wheel for $100.
Well, would you like to donate $100 so we can get a real prize wheel? That's what I thought.
Today's the last day of the prize wheel anyway.
Yeah.
All right, go to settings for OBS, right-hand side.
Oh, normal settings.
Yeah. Go to audio and desktop audio. Click on that.
It's default.
I don't know what the default is.
I assume it would be that one.
No, it's actually the Dell one.
Well, that's where it's coming out from, but would it... Oh, no, yeah, because it's going HDMI, isn't it?
Mm.
Or USB, but yeah. We'll try that and we'll see.
Unless you have it hidden on that audio mixer.
Ah.
Unhide all. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this.
All right, let's hide that one.
Yeah.
Let's go back and change that setting, though.
Yeah.
Go back and put it back to how it was.
Apparently, somebody's been a streamer for, I don't know, 45 years.
11.
And...
yeah, but you fiddle with all the stuff out here.
Oh,
so
yeah.
My stuff is all the stuff just inside.
Yeah, sure.
Flipping. What are you flipping? Don't do that.
You want to left click?
Yeah, I know. There. All right, so... And we get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Whatever that was. Wait. All right, there we go.
Okay. Now, unmute desktop audio. Play it for another split second.
Let's go back to the start.
All right, we're good.
That's way too low, though.
That's fine. You could...
No, way too low.
No, so that's fine. You could boop it up a bit.
Oh, yeah,
on the thing. And you've also got it turned down on that.
Yeah. So we turn it up a little bit more here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello, rainbow sheep.
Good evening, Colourfully Woolly. You missed it. We pulled out a box. We put out a box of
A
your
box.
rock'em sock'em fighting
Muscle man.
and women.
And muscle people.
And we're drinking your drink. We're drinking your juice of your muscle people.
Muscle
Of your rock'em sock'em fighting people.
Where did I put it? Over here. Muscle people.
Look at them all.
Look
and
at
there's
them.
a red haired. There's a purple haired. And there's a tealy greeny haired one. It's the, three dangerous hair colours for me.
Muscles.
But it's alright because they taste a little bit like medicine. But that's okay. I'll take my medicine.
They do have the muscles.
But also the AEW.
Yes. And there's more muscles. Redheads taste like medicine.
Yeah, because they're good for you. They heal all your wounds.
No, they are not.
They are very good for you. All right, let's see if that works. It's way too low. It's coming through the microphone now, though.
Hey, just turn that one up heaps. Like to... Yeah, keep going. A little bit more.
Well, we'll try it there first. Calm down. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
But
you have to mute us.
the thing is, though, is
When you
that
play it.
if it's coming through, it's possible that it might be coming through enough to the point that, yeah, the microphone's picking it up, but it's overpowering enough that they won't actually hear that reverb of it. Oh, not reverb, because
No,
you
they will
reverb.
hear the actual just normal audio of it. They won't hear the reverb because we're going to mute our mics when we play it.
Oh, yeah, but if we didn't, we don't want to have
If you didn't do that, then you
because
just
they
turn the
need-
volume on the screen down.
Yeah, we just turn the volume down here, down.
Yeah,
And
but if you
keep
turn it
turning-
down there, it's going to turn it down for
Yeah, and so
OBS.
we just turn that up.
Okay. Or you just turn the volume on the screen down.
But then we've got to turn that back up. This is a once-off thing. That's not a once-off
gosh.
thing. All right, now we'll turn that back up a little bit more.
Where Rainbow Sheet, we are trying to show you the
This year's lamb ad.
the 2024 lamb ad.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine with how low it was. Yeah. That sounded fine. So not last year, but I think the year before, I went and played all of them up to that year.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Lamb. You know, well, like I said, I've already done it. Now we just need to get them to see it.
Yeah. So don't do the wheel window. Oh no, the wheel window works.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
I got it working.
All right.
You need to calm down.
All right.
But we want to get it better
Yeah.
if we can. How do we get it better?
Can you?
We're already in, what's it called? No, that will make it worse.
You could duplicate the wheel window, or you just add another capture just for that one.
Wow, so many flipping windows. Get the flipping cursor back over there.
Today, Salem is learning how to use a computer. He's clicking the buttons.
I mean, you could have had this all ready because you knew we were doing this.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, see?
You could have told me to get it ready. I don't know. I did have it ready. It's a learning stream.
How flipping big did it want to do it? There we go. Right, so we're back at the start, yeah, we're back at the start. Yep. Flipping wheel window. And you forgot, you haven't spoken about the redeems and everything of this stream.
The wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got the wheel.
And everything else.
And well, okay, so for the low cost of 300 bits, we will spin the wheel. We are currently... Oh, I forgot to send a message to my little sister that we're streaming.
Wow. I was like, have you done it? And you're like, everything's done. Everything's done.
Yeah.
Everything was not done. Nothing was done that day.
Okay, pin. Boom. There we are. Look at that. Wheel spin. 300 bits or 1 sub equals 1 spin. We're currently up to 3 of 5 on the spicy meter. Which means if we get the spice, then we'll take the 3rd hottest. And then if we hit it again, it'll be the 2nd hottest. And then we get to the hottest. Now, speaking of hot things, last night we made a stir fry. And I had some chilies that I picked out of my garden. So
yeah, you also didn't talk about the unboxings.
What unboxing? Oh, yeah. 1 sub is 1 unbox. I was making some chili. Ness was making some stir fry, and I was cutting other veggies, and I had some chilies that I had from my garden. So I figured I'm gonna chuck some of these in, and I cleaned them up, took out all the seeds and whatever. And as I was doing that with my fingers, I got the chili on my fingers. On my fingers.
I'll let you reenact it in a second.
No, that's right. I did it in the little bottom bit.
What you did next after
I'm gonna
you
go.
did that. You need to reenact.
Yeah, I don't know. I can reenact it over here, and then I picked my nose with my chili fingers, and it was a hot nose.
With your chili fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So I got chili fingers in my hot nose.
Well, you got your chili fingers in your nose and made it a hot nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough.
That was actually after I'd washed my hands too. So.
All right. Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
I think we should.
Oh, let me flip in.
Mute our mics.
No, because they got to hear our reactions.
Oh, they got to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Hopefully this works. Well, enough.
Good morning, Hermitown. It's a beautiful day to be 60 to 78 years young. Here's another golden oldie.
Your phone charge is on.
Your phone charge is on.
Have a house. Lovely.
Your phone torch is on.
Oh, careful, Seymour.
Watch out for the generation gap.
I wonder how they're going over there.
Ah, bloody Gen Zs.
Just remember, we're the ones that invented your precious World Wide Web.
Oh, Seymour! Oh, classic boomers, making the gap bigger. They'd understand if they just listened to us.
Yeah, season 1 was better.
Hey, do you think all this screen time is adversely affecting our social skills?
Well, it could be worse. We could be in our early 30s.
Hey, millennials are still cool, right?
Oh, that's me.
So not Slay.
Are we saying slay now?
Slay.
Slay. Slay.
I just feel like no one pays attention to Gen X. We've got so much to... I don't care what they do, just not in my backyard. Hey, my backyard! This is their fault.
Don't look at us. We're literally perfect.
Typical young people. Everyone gets a trophy.
We were kids! You bought us the trophy!
Stop gaslighting us.
That's not what that means. Cancel. Cancel.
Is that lamb?
Lamb. You know, when I was a kid, we'd have lamb egg.
Lamb barbecue? Lit. Well, at least we can agree on something. Generation gap. It's closing.
The lamb's getting closer.
I'm addicted to my phone as well.
Takeaway coffees could be hotter.
It's okay you spend 368 billion on submarines.
It was an impulse buy.
Being a young person in Australia must be difficult.
Being an old person must be pretty tricky too. Probably.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a barbecue for the ages.
Who's that? Oh, it's John Howard.
Good to have the country back together.
We weren't ever that far apart, sweetheart.
Ah, there we go.
I
That was
love
this year's lamb ad.
I really love those lamb ads. Every year. Even like if you're a vegan, it doesn't even matter. It's the ad is just brings everyone together.
What a time. All right, there we go. That was the whole thing. I'm glad I bring everyone together.
That took me a second. Yeah, we just have to chop you up, stick you on a barbecue.
Yeah, cook you.
Yeah.
And now we can open boxes.
Now we can open
boxes.
Big
There we go.
meaty thighs. Actually, lambs are really expensive too, though.
But lamb's not that expensive.
I remember we won like a meat tray
Yeah.
from the
Ex-services.
from the ex services, and I don't do the shopping, so I don't really know how expensive things are. And
Well, lambs are pretty expensive.
yeah, but I was over there and I was like, oh, let's try lamb. I haven't had lamb for ages. And I brought it back. Ness is like, oh, you got the best one. It's like, lamb's really expensive. It's like, oh, good. And yeah, lamb is.
How long ago was this?
No, it might have been about a year.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say like my last, not my last one, but my last 3 dinners before my last one were all lamb.
Yeah, no, it's also about how you cook it.
Oh, you have to know it's lamb for it to count as being lamb.
Yes.
No, that's not how it works.
So like, if you cook a steak right on a barbecue, it's good. Steaks are great, but like if you do lamb on the barbecue, it just like.
Remember, you're talking to Americans. Barbecues to them are very different because they have barbecue. What are you having for dinner? Barbecue. They don't go and use a barbecue to cook barbecue. That's not what barbecue is to Americans.
You need on a Barbie.
Go down to the beach, and they've got the free ones there that you push the button and you put the water on and you clean it off and you cook on that. Anything you cook on that, it's barbecue.
No, I like the little lines. Good.
That's a grill. Oh, Weber? No, Webers aren't Australian. Oh,
No, but
yeah,
like
no.
the act of using a Weber to cook your barbecue.
Nah, you could just use any barbecue. Use Jumbuck. That's Australian, I think.
It would be Australian.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was given my Weber. It's a Weber baby Q that Nessa's parents gave me.
A baby Q.
Yeah, it's a little one, which is good because there's only two of us, so you can fit like 4 people worth of meat on there.
That's a lot of meat. That's 4 people.
Yeah.
Lamb's cheaper than beef.
Well, there you go.
$10 a
cut
kilo.
too.
Well, yeah, but still, like in general.
Like go like a lamb steak versus a beef steak.
Steaks, but that's one very specific thing
Yeah.
you're talking about here.
Mm.
Because remember, there's a lot of different cuts.
Yes.
I'm just saying, if I'm getting meat for a dinner, it's cheaper for me to get lamb than it is for me to get beef.
Okay. That's because you're cooking in slow cooker as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
I
like,
mean, I can put any meat in a slow cooker.
When
It
you do
doesn't have
slow
to be a
cooker
certain
stuff,
thing.
you can actually use the really cheap cuts because the way that the slow cooker works is it cooks it.
The thing is that wasn't even the cheapest cut. The cheapest one is getting lamb mince. That's even cheaper.
Yeah, but you don't put that in a slow cooker.
You can,
You could, yeah.
but I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that just defeats your argument because you're saying just use the cheapest stuff. The cheapest stuff is the mince. See?
Cheaper. But like, if you're gonna go and have like just meat, as in like you pull it out of the packet, go flam straight on the barbie. That lamb's good for that.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, but in that point, then we'd go the mid loins or the chops, quarter chops. Yeah, we'd go the chops or something. So you're looking around 16. So where are we going for beef? So we go with something specific over that side because you can't go those ones. Yeah, see, it's still cheaper. That's 18. You can't do them on because that's stir fry and stuff and that's diced. You can't do that on the barbecue, so it's got to be a thing.
Yeah,
so you're looking at 16.
They're just cheaper for beef.
Yeah, lamb's cheaper.
I'm gonna annoy Ness. I want lamb.
Or just buy it and she'll keep thinking, you're buying all the expensive stuff. You're spoiling me rotten.
I don't do the shopping though.
Yeah.
I pay all the other bills. So I pay all the bills except for groceries.
Maybe she's been bamboozling you. That's why, you got the expensive thing to keep up the ruse. She's been bamboozling you.
I didn't pay for it though.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You think she's getting the expensive things for you. And she's just getting the cheaper things for you.
Anyway, let's open this.
Let's open this box. You have no idea.
Okay, no, actually, I've got a fairly good idea because it says it on the side.
What's it say?
It says blue glass dolphins.
Oh.
Is it actually blue glass dolphins?
We'll have to wait and find out.
Or is it pina colada? Malibu.
Sparkling.
Sparkling. I was trying to open it nicely, but...
You just can't open packages nicely. 24 cans of the stuff.
24 cans.
It's taped.
Yeah. I knew that. That's also... No, they open this side. Which is also taped. Is it actually blue glass dolphins? Considering the way it's packed, I think it is.
Because there's another thing, so pass me one thing. And...
All right. Oh, surprise! We're back in the 90s. It's retro time. On Salem's Retro Show. It's a blue glass dolphin.
It's not dolphin, it's fish.
It's a fish.
But it's also actually a vase.
What?
It's a vase.
Oh, you can fill it with
It's
stuff.
actually vases, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't alcohol.
So,
no,
like,
it wasn't alcohol all along.
Instead of doing shoeies, we could do fishies. That'd actually be kind of funny.
I think that's what we're going to have to do then.
I have a friend who would love those. Yeah, sure. This is one of those things like, you know, you're at your parents' house and they've died and you're packing all their stuff up and then you're like, what the shit am I going to do with these?
Well, yeah, it was a friend's grandparents and they died.
Oh,
Yeah.
My point. What, and they sent you a message like, hey, you want these fish? They're kind of cute.
Yeah, sort of. But then they sold them on Gumtree or Marketplace or something like that. That's why it was all packed up. But then the person like just disappeared. So I was like, yeah, okay, it's still there. I'll take it then.
Okay. Just 2 fish.
Just 2 fish pieces.
Yep.
Pisces.
2 pieces of fish.
2 fish. Just 2 fish. Pisces.
Yeah.
Dolphins. No, they're fish. They are
There's
fish.
just 2 pieces.
Yeah. They were written on the thing as dolphins, but they're not dolphins.
Yeah, it's a lie.
Yeah, that is not a dolphin.
Well, it depends where you hold it.
No, that's not a dolphin because dolphins have their things that come out.
Ta-da! There's a dolphin now.
No, because dolphins still have their fins
Sure.
that come out.
Ta-da! There's a dolphin.
No, because they still also have their one on top.
Yeah. Does that see?
Yeah, but now they don't have their side ones.
Look, it's blasting water out the top hole.
You know, that's orcas. That's shy lily.
Whatever.
Does not look like dolphins. Oh, I guess they are just regular fish. I wouldn't say it's a regular
Well,
fish.
see, regular fish don't shoot out the top like that either.
Yeah, and regular fish you can't, you know, drink alcohol out of or put a flower in their tail.
Maybe this is like a dolphin-fish hybrid.
I still think more whales because dolphins
Dollfish.
do have a blowhole, but dolphins don't really blow things out of their blowhole.
I don't
like
think
to
I
that
could tune
degree.
this one. There's no like tuning options for it.
Tuna?
Yeah. Hey, what's the difference between a piano and a fish? You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Well, you could. I mean, it depends on the definition that we're using of tune here.
Yeah.
You know, are you gonna tune that fish? You tuning that fish? You've been spending weeks tuning
Wow,
that
you've
fish.
been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
I haven't played any because
Yeah.
I'm not a furry.
You've been you've been thinking about it too much. You wanna play
I'm
it.
just around way too many people that are. I know all these things, what people do when the lights go out. But that's the thing, right? That's the thing. The deeper you go into the ocean, the darker it gets.
You know
So you
what,
don't
actually-
need to turn the lights out. It's just already dark for you to do all your deeds.
What does furry have to do with Baldur's Gate 3? Well, according to Salem, that I have not seen in the game, there is apparently a scene involving a bear.
You have not seen. You read gaming news like it's real news.
Not really.
When it's in video form.
No, I mean, I haven't seen it in the game. I played the game.
Yeah.
I don't...
Oh, no,
I-
but you've seen the video of it, though.
No.
Really? I haven't. I've just seen the text, the text, the articles.
Yeah, Halson.
I don't know who Howson is.
Bear dude.
No, see, of course you know. Of course
Well, I know
you
the
know.
guy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I know the character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what-
yeah, exactly that.
But I'm sure there's more than one bear person in the game.
No, see, the characters that you can have relationships with are all the characters that you can, like, recruit into your party. Halson is one of them. I don't think there's any other druids that you can recruit. There's kind of like one of each type, really. See, I didn't go after Halson. I went after, what was it, dark priesty lady. I can't remember. I'm really bad with names, but yeah, dark priesty lady. And I was going to say something else about it, and I realized that's probably a spoiler. And it also depends on how you play the game as to whether that's a spoiler for you or not. Same as Halson and his bear form and the sexy times.
But all the news articles basically ruin that for everyone, I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. See, like, that depends how you play the game. I actually did nothing with Halson in the game. Like, I didn't use him as a follower because I didn't like him. In fact, actually, there's one character that everybody always like talks about, and apparently he's hanging out on the beach right at the very start of the game, and I missed him.
I thought
So-
you were on a spaceship at the start of the game.
Near the start of the game.
Oh, you're not in that spaceship for very long.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, spaceship is for like the first maybe 20 minutes.
Okay. And then you're on a beach.
Yes.
Does the spaceship crash?
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends how you play the game.
Depends how you play the game. Anyway, yeah, the dude on the beach that I did not even find, like I didn't go looking for, I didn't know he was there. I only found out from looking at the subreddit for Baldur's Gate, and everyone's like, "Oh, I really like this guy," and I'm like, "Who? I've never seen him at all. Didn't see him at all throughout the game." And apparently, I completely destroyed a town at the start of Act 2 that was like supposed to be the main quest hub for that entire act, and I just killed everyone.
Yeah, that's cherry.
And Act 2 was different for me than what everybody else was saying. It's so crazy how you can make one little decision and completely change the game. I
mean, they did that sort of stuff in Oblivion, didn't they? Pretty sure. Like, you could go into a town and do different stuff, and then all of a sudden, like, it's a different mayor there and things like that. Like, the people themselves would live and go about their lives.
Yeah. I Oblivion was a long time ago. But no, Baldur's Gate actually has, like, this fully kind of branching storyline thing where you can end up in a completely different... Like, it's not just, like, one town. I'm talking about, like, an entire act that is completely different because you said one bad thing to this one person.
Shouldn't say bad things to any people.
And, like, all the people that you recruit who have these entire little stories for themselves, you could just not recruit them, like I did with one of them. Or you could, like, one of the characters, you're given a quest to kill them before you even meet them. And you can just rock up and, you know, kill them before you even talk to them. And they talk you into going, hey, you should join my party, kind of thing. And I think that's nuts. I kind of want to play the game again, just so that I can explore all those different
alternatives
things,
and avenues and
be a bad guy,
stuff like that.
It's really hard being a bad guy in games, though. I'm a nice person at heart.
Sure. Keep
So,
telling yourself that.
I always pick the nice options. I pick what I would pick. So I have to, like, when I'm going to play those games as a bad person, I've got to, like, think about who I'm going to be in the game and be like, I'm going to be a bad person. I'm going to be all about the money. And I'm going to...
about the money?
I'm going to ransom the children and things like
children.
that.
Oof. Not the babies.
No. Yeah,
Especially the ones with the rabies.
the rabies babies.
Not the rabies babies. All right.
Did you say rabies babies because of my earlier story ages ago about AIDS baby?
No, I said something about rabies babies, I think, in a subscription message thing that I did at one point.
Don't
maybe
give babies
last week.
rabies. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you got to kill them. No, that's back when I did a game development conference sponsored by Microsoft, which is really cool. When I was back in uni, they actually paid for accommodation and everything to go and learn about making games
rabies
for Xbox using XNA, which is now completely depreciated, like everything else that all the big companies make. But throughout the weekend that we were there, it was like 4 days or something, so like a Friday to a Monday kind of thing. They were teaching us about making games, and we were all making a game throughout the thing to enter in this little competition. The game that won was AIDS Baby, and you're driving a little car, and you got to like dodge the babies that have AIDS.
Oh, so you don't have to run them over?
No,
Okay.
you got to dodge them. Otherwise, you'll hit the AIDS babies and you'll get AIDS.
I don't think that's how it works, but all right.
Yeah, they done a really good job of programming it too. It was pretty funny. The game that I made was like Space Invaders, but this is back when Senator Conroy was trying to like filter the internet and all that. So it was Senator Conroy Blaster, and he's like coming down from the top, and you got to like shoot him to protect your internet.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think Microsoft sponsoring a bunch of uni students to go and learn about that kind of stuff.
About AIDS
About AIDS.
and
about,
censoring the internet.
about game development.
Oh, that's the side. That's the side thing. That's the extra thing.
That's how they get developers. Like, just saying, hey, come along to this weekend-long thing, and
That's how they get developers.
We'll have fun.
Make games about baby AIDS and senators trying to take your internet freedoms.
And having fun. And when I got home, I was like, man, I want to make games for Xbox now.
And look where that turned out.
And then I didn't, because I was at a point in my life where I just didn't do projects. You know, like, I was full of ideas, but never actually.
Yeah, you wanted to do, when I first met you, that whole VR room thing.
Yeah.
And you never did. And now that's other people have done it.
Yeah, moved on.
Yeah, you could have done it. You could have been the first. But
No,
nope.
VR's dead now. VR's dead now.
Not in like those large sorts of things, because those, like I said, those things are open. They're like, you know, the modern day version of laser tag.
Yeah.
You could have done that.
I could have.
You could have
But I didn't have the skills.
put your name in stone.
But
Those people probably still don't even have the skills.
Yeah.
They found the people, though, that did.
yeah, and they had money to find those people and to pay those people.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they just went and did Kickstarter, because Kickstarter was a thing back then.
Yep.
It was in its early ages, but it was a thing. You were an early adopter of sorts of Kickstarter, because that's when you got your printer bot. It was all around that period of time. You could have made it happen.
And I should have got my computer science degree instead.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I actually was offered a place at that uni that we went to, which is Wollongong Uni. But I didn't want to leave Coffs because I didn't want to leave the house.
But then it got to the point where you were going to leave Coffs Harbour. And then you almost did, but then she left without you. See?
That was before uni, actually.
How? It can't be, because you literally got the job that you're still in like the next day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right in between.
What? That's
So,
a
like-
very narrow point.
I know. So, like, between year 12 and starting uni,
That's when she was like, let's move.
all that went down.
And you were like, all right, I'll go with you. But then she left the day before with the other guy.
Yeah.
I thought it was the job that you then got the next day.
Redheads.
Yeah, they're great. Fantastic.
The...
Because you want adventure.
No, I quit my job at the pharmacy.
Mm.
And then, yeah, she bailed.
Yeah, because she was going to leave. You were going to leave with her.
Yeah.
And then she left the day before. And then it was like the next day or the next week or whatever when you got the job acceptance for where you're now working.
No, it would have been a fair bit after that because I was hanging around home not getting paid. And my parents were like, you have to get a job. And then I got the job. I can't remember. Man, why are you making me think this long ago?
Because it's about your life. And I'm like, but I'm going to have to check my records here because I'm pretty sure it was very soon after. That was the whole point.
It wasn't very soon after, but it was soon after. But not so soon that the whole thing didn't... As the job...
I'm saying within 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could fit.
that's very soon.
The job...
Life-changing stuff within 2 months is very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, within 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was because I quit the job at the pharmacy.
Because you were going to run away with
I
her.
was going to run away with it.
Yeah.
And then didn't.
Because she ran away a day early.
She ran away with somebody
some
else.
other guy.
And then I...
That's why you got to be quick with the redheads.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then I had to apply for another job. Because my dad wanted me to get a job. And so I applied at the school and I got it and it was fairly quick and off I went to school again. Back to primary school.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
still feel like you'd actually already applied for it.
No, definitely not. Not before that point. Because I didn't need a job because I had a job at the pharmacy. Every night, vacuuming. Real career.
Vacuuming. That
progression
feels like
stuff.
when you were at the computer store.
I was doing that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're getting your jobs mixed up now.
No, I had 2 jobs.
Just vacuuming floors.
No, I always had the job at the computer shop because it was just Saturdays. The other job was from like 5 to 6 p.m. Emptying bins, taking the recycling out, vacuuming.
Did you get a discount there?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I never really wanted a discount on anything.
But like, would they have offered discounts for someone working there, even if they were just doing
I
that?
have no idea.
Could have got like 10% off your cough lollies.
Yeah. Sure.
Eucalyptus drops.
Oh, joy.
I mean, everyone likes
At
eucalyptus
that
drops.
point, I wasn't buying any stuff like that for me. I'd just take it from mum and dad. Yeah, because I lived with my parents back then. I lived with my parents for a long time. But now I do have to buy my own stuff, except for groceries, which Ness does.
So you're still not buying your own eucalyptus drops.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't really have eucalyptus drops.
I like the butter menthols.
Mm.
They're good.
Mm. Let's open a box.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. Package. We're going to do game or no game? Or should we just open it and do a game or no game in the next one?
Oh, yeah, we'll do it for this one. If I can find the cursor. We'll do it this one, not the next one, and then the one after.
Okay.
Wait, choose an outcome.
Game.
Oh, it was when I wasn't here.
Yes.
All right, well, then we can't do this one. Well, we can,
Okay,
but it doesn't matter.
we'll
We'll
do
just
the
open
next
it.
one. Yeah,
but
yeah.
what do you think's in it?
I think it is a game.
I'm probably going to say movie.
And you would be correct because it is Puss in Boots in 4K Ultra HD.
Fantastic.
Wow.
That's a movie.
And it's 4 times sharper than full HD, with HDR for brighter, deeper, more lifelike colour. You loved him in Shrek. Now see where the one and only swashbuckling feline found his fame.
Don't read anymore because I haven't actually seen any of the other Shreks with him in it. It'll ruin it for me. Will it?
No.
No. And is that is the first one, yeah? Because doesn't he have like 3 movies now?
Yeah.
Is this the first one?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Have you not seen Shrek?
Only Shrek and Shrek 2.
Oh.
And I know he's not in the first one.
Okay.
Is he in the second one?
I can't remember.
I have seen him, but like, is he in the second or is he in the
think so.
third?
The one and only swashbuckling feline found his fame in a very big pair of boots in the hilariously funny animated epic. Lover, fighter, and outlaw Puss in Boots is off on the adventure of 9 lives as he teams up with Kitty Softpaws and Humpty Dumpty for the ultimate showdown with the notorious Jack and Jill. Here's the true story of the cat, the myth, the legend, Puss in Boots. Yeah, but
That's a good movie.
Antonio Banderas is an absolute legend. What was the other funny one?
I just like the fact that he was Zorro, and now he's basically Zorro again, just as a cat.
Zorro the cat.
Zorro the cat.
Yeah. All right. Let's get this one. It's a box. There's a game or no game.
We can do the guessing for this one. That thing's about to end, if I can get the cursor.
Ooh. Oh, it still hasn't ended yet.
Yeah, but it's almost ended. Wait, and submissions.
She's already done it.
Submissions open?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, game or no game. Rainbow was ready.
Wow.
And she had time to think about what she was going to write.
No, didn't she just pick the same thing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yep. Game. Drooling on peas. No game. Wear this.
That's the.
Oh, skirt.
That's not
thing.
skirt. Swimmers.
Swimmers.
Is it a 1-piece or a 2-piece?
Oh.
I think it's a 2-piece, but it's showing a purple belly.
A real Australian 3-piece. She's got the hat.
Ah. I'm like, where's the third piece? Is it thongs?
On your feet.
Oh, where
game
else
or
would you
no
put your
game?
thongs?
What could it be?
You can keep talking about it.
Game.
Yeah, or
No game.
what do you think it could be?
What do I think it could be? I think it is. I'm not going to tell him. Oops, I made the timer too long.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to vote for whatever someone doesn't vote for.
If you even can.
Yeah.
You always complain about not being able to.
Well, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Let's go let's make it a meaty vote.
Also, remember today is the last day of the box redeems being so cheap.
Yes. Wait, are they cheap?
Yeah, they're only 2,000.
Ah.
Normally they're like 4.5 or
See-
3.5.
I keep forgetting to join in on one of your streams when just you are streaming. And
Well, that was yesterday.
I know, I saw it. And just redeem a lot. But what was I doing yesterday?
Playing your Stardew Valley in space.
No, I grabbed Assassin's Creed
Oh,
Mirage.
yeah.
And yeah, according to the reviews, and I back these reviews
It
after
is
I played
just
it for a little
Assassin's
bit.
Creed.
It is Assassin's Creed. That's like, it is literally, that's it. It's
What's the place where Mirage is set? Is it Afghanistan?
Baghdad.
Oh, Baghdad. There we go. Would you like to pick 2 numbers, please, Colourful Willy?
Do you want to pass me your knife and I'll open this, and then we'll open those 2 boxes?
Oh, well, it's not a knife.
Otherwise, I'll be sitting here holding this box the whole time.
You like holding boxes.
I don't
Number
mind.
6 and then number 9.
Oh, wow. You're so funny. Picking that number. Ugh.
Numbers.
Numbers. The 2 numbers combined. What do they make? Oh,
That makes
69.
15.
Nice.
That makes 15.
15. I can't do that math. Alright. We got some little cardboard. And we've also got some more little
packing paper.
cardboard. And then we got, ta-da, plastics. Clear plastic cleaner and polish. Great for headlights. This is the quick and easy way to remove clouding from headlights. It just got faster. Save money on expensive replacement headlights. Restore brilliant clarity in one simple step. Enhance visibility and safety for nighttime driving. For best results, using a cool, clean, and dry headlight. Wait, really? You just use this one? Nice. Okay. Because I've done this before, but I use I wet sand it with like 4 different grits of sandpaper, and then I use something like this as a polish to get that, you know, nice shine. Because there is, in headlights, when they actually start going yellow, that yellow layer is actually kind of thick. So you have to sand off that layer before you get to this step. But it'd be interesting to see if this just works by itself. Do you have a car that needs headlights that need that?
Oh, you'll never know.
Did you just buy this because it was cheap, or?
No, I have a very specific reason. I knew the product I needed. That was the product I needed, so I had to go out and get it.
What are you going to polish with it?
Oh, you may just have to wait and find out one day.
I'm going to forget though.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and polish your drink bottles?
No.
Oh, hang on. There's more in here.
But no.
There's more. Whoa, what do we got here? It's another bottle. You must have either a lot to clean or
You had to buy it a minimum of 2.
or a minimum of 2.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, one day, if you're like, I want to know if that works in headlights. My dad's car, its headlights need doing, and
It's all right.
I have all the sandpaper for it, and I could just do it with the
You
stuff
can be
I
a temporary employee of mine.
But I could try that.
And
And
my car care business.
your car cafe, no thanks. I just sweat all over everything.
Well, that's all right. It's your father's car. He'll give the worker a bad review. That's you. That's okay.
Every time I go to like clean a car, I'm just like dripping sweat everywhere, and I really hate that I cannot do physical jobs because of that. Anyway, that wasn't a game.
That was not.
No game.
And now
Dang
we
it.
take
And I spent
box number
500
6.
bits.
and then
by
number
points.
9 for Colourful Willy.
Yeah, and somebody won lots of points off that.
And they get to wear some swimmers.
Nice. Alright,
And I rub stuff on things all the time.
I'm going to
Well, that's what you're going to have to do. Oh, well, first we'll go do Colourful Willies.
Oh, yeah, Colourful Woolies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh.
Salem rubs stuff on things all the time. Good on you.
Like when I've had to do my intakes, I got to rub the wood really hard to make it nice and.
Got to rub his wood really hard.
Yeah, because it's old, so you've got to rub it like a lot for it to really come
Old
out.
wood.
Yeah.
Rub that old wood.
All right, so that's still going down. So for Colourful Willie's first one, we won't do the guessing game, but for the second one, we will.
Yep.
All right. Would you like to do one of them?
Yeah, sure. Which the first one?
Number 6. Number 6.
Number 6.
Number
Let's
6. And I shall do number 9. But what do you think it is?
I think it is 2 movies.
All right.
And we have Ulysses, the complete series on Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Not a movie. But it's close. With their kisses, they'll change a nation. Own the complete uncut series with over 40 minutes of special 40 whole minutes. Montmorency. Montmorency is a nobleman devoted to the study of sorcery and alchemy at a royal knight training school in Paris. But when war leads to the school's shutdown, the newly wanted Montmorency, that's a weird name, flees and meets a mysterious young woman named Jeanne. Jeanne?
Oh,
Jean.
Yeah, I'd probably
Jean.
say it Jean.
Whatever.
Because it's going to be similar to Joan of Arc. Because it's
like-
Paris. So, Jean.
So, it's weird when like the Japanese make something, but it's based in a different culture. So they do German a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not a big fan of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they do the German ones and like
they
French ones.
They do way too much stuff that's infused with Nazism and everything like that. Yeah. A lot of Asian cultures actually do.
Yeah. But wait, there's more.
What? Colorful Willie's first package has more than just one anime. That's
oh my god,
questionable.
Speaking of questionable, to save the world, can you wake up the morning after with a demi-human? What is that? They're like pasties, but they're the weird. They're like little suction cups. I can't really read the back. Oh, can I?
Oh, good.
Actually, no, I can read the back.
Colorfully Willy.
Suddenly transported to the demon world, Hironori is shocked to learn his seed has the potential to birth not only the chosen one, but also the next demon king. With the fate of both worlds hanging in the balance, the Epiphany Maidens race to rescue him, but faced with the depraved pleasures of the fiendish Desecration Maidens, Hironori might be squeezed dry before they arrive. Ye gods. This one doesn't even have a rate. Oh, no, there it is. Parental advisory. Warning, explicit content. There's also a little on the back as well. His seed. Yeah.
So we've got two weird ones. We've got one where his stuff's used for, the next, angelic or demon one. And we've got one where the person's excrements are diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah, that, the one with the witches. Excretes diamonds.
Weird.
All right. That's it for
Yep.
Colourfully Woolly's first one. Colourfully Woolly. Wow.
Colourfully Woolly. With the 6 and the 9.
All right.
That was just the 6.
Now for Colourfully Woolly's 9. What is in this package?
Woo, I'm stuffed with big deals.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. What sort of a deal is Colourfully Woolly getting us to open this time?
Dear.
Is there a game? Is there no game? Do we really want to know after Colourfully Woolly's first package?
Yep. Oh.
Colourfully Woolly's second package could be just as jam-packed.
Wow. Jam-packed. Colourfully Woolly's package could be stuffed.
Well, apparently it is.
With big deals. Some people say I'm a big deal.
I don't think it's packed with you. I don't think it's stuffed with you.
Oh. I'm gonna
There we go. Alrighty. So what do you think is inside?
Figured I'd throw an incentive in there. I chose no game.
No game.
Because that was the opposite to what someone else had picked.
But I mean, you were very specific on that one being 2 movies, and it was not. Be specific on this one.
Oh, it's the manga and a TV series.
All right.
So
basically the exact same as what we just opened.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have a manga which is called I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years and Maxed Out My Level.
Ah, see, I've seen the anime of that.
Average of 25 slimes times 365 days times 300 years times 2 plus 2 experience, level 99.
Yeah. I haven't seen the whole series. I watched the first few episodes and thought, oh, that's pretty cool, and then just never went back to it.
From corporate slave to a laid-back witch, reincarnation's a pretty sweet deal, or so Azusa believes, until her maxed-out status comes to light. In this new manga adaptation of the original novel, enjoy the hilarity that ensues as Azusa attempts to evade all forms of adventure and regain her lazy life. I feel like you're a big fan of the anime, the manga, the animes where it's a girl and she's just lazy. Yeah. Lazy women in all your animes.
From what I can recall of like the first episode of that, of the anime, yeah, she goes out and kills a bunch of slimes just every day for many, many years and just lives a happy little laid back lifestyle.
300
I don't believe
years.
she was killing the slimes because by killing, like 25 slimes, she'd get enough money to do what she wanted to do, which is just to live peacefully. And then didn't realize that she like maxed out her level, and then somehow they find out that she is like level 99.
Yeah, now there's like a flipping huge dragon coming
and
after.
everyone wants to try and challenge her to a fight, and she's like, "No, I just want to chill. Leave me alone." Yeah. But it's cool. It's a nice story.
It's
that one.
nice. Nice.
I think there might be more in that package though.
Oh, there could be. It's meant to be jam-packed.
Jam-packed,
Stuffed with jam. I mean, that looks like a jam tart.
It does.
Good jam tart. Just above what looks kind of like a weird pancake. Congratulations on the sale of Comic Volume 1.
A little bit damaged that one actually, the spine.
Oh, spine.
The top.
Oh, yeah. It's what happens when they're not sealed.
And yes, this one is...
But that's all right.
This is actually a very wholesome one. It's not...
This one is sealed. Interspecies Reviewers, Volume 6. That looks like a mouse girl.
Yep, there we are.
And they're playing roulette. No, that's not roulette. No, that's roulette, yeah. Because they put the things on the thing. The turny thing will be up there. Yeah. Stunk and the gang think they've seen it all, but even their extensive experience hasn't prepared them for a crash course in exotic kinks. From the pollination fetishes of tree ants to the predatory needs of mantis girls, they're expanding their horizons in ways they never thought possible. Meanwhile, the upper echelons of the Flasper Church meet to determine what to do about Crim. What's an angel to do? That's merfolk people on the back there.
Yep.
She's got some moderately sized clamshells.
Covering those badongadonks.
Sure. So yeah, there you go.
That was no game.
Oh, I guess that actually does sound wholesome. I don't think it does. No.
Keep up.
I just assume every manga is gonna be flippin' lewd. Exotic kinks, you say? And then we've got something on fire. And that was Colourfully Woolly's two things.
Which means...
And that was not a game. It was two manga. You always make a mess.
Alright. This one, well, we won't do the game on it
No,
again.
because it's still cooldown.
Doesn't feel like a game anyway. It feels like it is a cable in a box.
Might be in a walkie-talkie.
Or I was kind of not quite. It is a Wii 2 HDMI.
That's not a cable
converter.
at all.
Unfortunately, the Wii 2 never existed. There was a Wii U. Unless they mean a Wii video to HDMI.
Yeah, it's Wii to HDMI.
I know. That was the joke. Video and audio
Don't quit your day job.
in full digital HDMI format. No transmission loss. Supports all Wii display modes, including NTSC 480i,
Oh,
480p,
oh,
and PAL 570-56i.
because we like to do things differently.
Yeah. No, because we are a good factor of 10 better. Because it's 5756i. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, like NTSC is chilling there on like 480 pixels across. We're at 5,756.
We were doing flipping 5K before we were even up to 4K.
Yep. Provides advanced signal processing with great precision. Just like that number. Colors. Resolutions. Exclamation mark. There's a full stop after great precision. So the next sentence is literally colors, comma, resolutions, exclamation mark. High quality, state-of-the-art, motion adaptive de-interlacing for 480i, 576i input. No power adapter, no messy cords, just one HDMI cable. There's no cable. Hassle-free, plug and play as you go. Look at that. You can, if you got a Wii, you can plug it into the HDMI. All right.
Well, no, you can plug it into the back of the Wii to then put a HDMI.
Yeah, whatever. It's that Wii. If you got a Wii 2, you can use the HDMI converter.
The reviews on that are actually surprisingly not bad, and for how cheap it is, just so I didn't have to worry about getting the whole things because the Wii obviously didn't have HDMI, but you can get your component.
Yep.
And I might have that somewhere, but it's just because, I've got that big tub that was in my kitchen because someone sent me a giant tub of a bunch of Wii games and a couple of Wiis. So I got to test them all out because they're like, I want to see you play these Wii games on stream, specifically the dancing ones. And I'm like, don't worry, I got a guy for it.
I gave you my Wii U, didn't I?
It was a deal that we did, yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was for?
Was that for the decks?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave him a Wii U in exchange for borrowing his decks.
Because you're like, I'll borrow them, and then, I'll get over it, and I won't need to buy one yourself.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
No, because...
I ended up buying one.
Well, Vanessa bought it for you. It was meant to be as a gift,
it was
I
a
believe.
birthday present, yeah. No, that's fair, actually. So I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Nessa's money and my money are kind of the same thing. 'Cause we're a team.
Maybe you'll have your own cards one day, like sports cards. Teams. Sports teams.
I got another package.
All right.
Should we do the guessing game or just do the opening? Yeah, let's just open it.
Yeah, just open this one. We'll do it for the next one.
Yeah.
But what do you think's inside?
Oh, this is the... Oh, inside we have the special triple layered cardboard. This is the protection stuff where they... Yeah. I haven't opened one like this before.
Not from
'cause I
Amazon.
don't open them as rough as this. All right. We have The Last of Us Part 2 remastered for PS5.
Ooh.
Why is it remastered? How long ago did it come out?
It was a PlayStation 4 game.
Oh. Because I played this on PS4. But I didn't feel like it was that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago, no, but it was
Okay.
still a couple of years. I think maybe 3 years.
Hmm.
Three, about 3 years. Yeah.
It was an alright game. I played it. I finished it.
Not as good as the first?
No.
I really like the first. The first was very good. I played the first once. I finished it, and I'm like, I missed like 2 like collectible comic things or something that you had to find, and I'm like, but I can't play this game like again for like several years because I need to forget as much as possible about this because this was very good.
It like
Have you seen the TV show?
I've seen like half.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
I
need someone to watch it with.
was supposed to go back. I was supposed to finish watching it with Ness, but I'm trying to watch the Wonka movie with her.
Oh yeah, that just
And every
came out,
time I'm like,
didn't it?
let's watch the Wonka movie. She's like, no, I don't feel like it. You can watch it by yourself. It's like, no, I want to watch it with you because she wants to watch it as well, just not in the mood.
Maybe she just doesn't want to watch it with you.
I mean, that's fine too. If she'd said that,
Then it would have been okay.
yeah,
But just got to let you know.
yeah. Anyway, there's more in this box.
Oh,
Yeah, we got that's Last of Us Part 2 remastered. It's not a bad game. Not game of the year.
It still won awards and everything, I believe, though.
It was a good game.
Well, I mean, yeah, winner of over 300 Game of the Year awards.
Well, okay, apparently it was Game of the Year 300 times. That's a lot of...
Yeah.
lot
But
of
Naughty
years.
Dog, they're a top-notch studio.
Yeah, they do good games.
Yeah. Like, they've been around for a while, and I wouldn't say, like, every single one they make is, a massive hit, but they know what they're doing after such a long period of time.
The downside, though, is that I did play it on the PS4.
Why is that a downside?
Because it was on a console. It's just a
and you're a console hater, yeah. You're a
it's
flipping
different
master
setup.
race, flipping computer. Nonsense.
But then I did play Horizon Zero Dawn and the other one, the Frozen something.
Frozen Winterland?
Something?
Try to see.
Yeah, it says it on the box over there.
That's Forbidden West. That's number 2. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Forbidden West, that's the one.
Oh, the Frozen, I think, is the expansion of the first.
Frozen is the expansion of the
DLC
first
or
one, which
whatever
I
they
did
call it
play,
these
and I
days.
quite enjoyed that too. All the Horizon games are freaking amazing. Apparently, there's going to be a TV show.
Oh, well, that's interesting because she's a redhead. What about the VR one?
No, I didn't play that one.
Ooh,
That doesn't count
why not?
because VR games don't count.
Ooh,
It was only until Half-Life Alyx that I didn't think VR games
that
could
came
actually
a
be good.
very long time ago.
It did.
So then everything, which includes that means.
That was the last good game that I played.
Oh.
Last game I also played on VR. I have the Quest at home. Anyway, we've got more.
Oh,
I got the feeling that Nobukuni-san likes me. Look at them badonkadonks. Could just be the angle. The Awkward Art of Seduction. This is volume 1. I just had to double check that. Nobukuni Nodoka has spent most of her adolescence with her face buried in a book. Dating was the furthest thing from her mind, but that all changed when Sasaki, a boy from Tokyo, transferred to her school. She doesn't know the first thing about romance or relationships, but with a tried and true advice from a dating guru named Miko, maybe she'll have a chance at love. We'll just go for a quick flip through, see if we can find anything inappropriate to show our people.
none of that's inappropriate. That's all fine.
Nah, it looks cute actually. And
Fantastic.
then, wait, there is even more.
Oh, we still got more.
Hitomi-san is shy with strangers.
Oh, that's the one that I was talking about. I remember last week or maybe the week before.
yeah.
I think it was last week. And I'm like, I was sorting some of my manga and I opened one up and I was
Yeah.
halfway through the book and I ended up reading the rest of the book.
Ah.
And then I said I went that day and I went and I bought the next volume.
Yeah, here it is.
That's it.
Scary on the outside, sweet on the inside. Hitomi-chan's appearance causes a lot of misunderstandings, but things usually turn out okay thanks to her sweet demeanor. When she has a run-in with a girl who's almost as scary looking as she is, however, her terrifying features might be her only saving grace. Which scary girl will emerge victorious?
No, you can read this
What
one.
are you
Well, I
doing,
still have to properly read the first one because I didn't read the first part of the first one. But so she looks normal, right? She looks normal and fine and everything like that. But when she tries to smile, she has very sharp, angry teeth.
Keep talking about that.
Like she's gonna
BRB.
eat you. All right. Well, there's nothing else to really say. But she gets help from her senpai, who is obviously older, but significantly shorter. You can sort of see with this one, with the shark teeth. You can't see it because she got shark teeth. She got the sharp shark teeth when she's trying to smile. That wasn't actually her smiling though. But she has a nice smile when she does smile, but not on purpose. Yes. But so, yeah, I need to properly read the first one and not just from the middle to the end. I need to read it from the start. I think they're up to like volume 4 or 5. So I need to get them all before I actually really, well, I don't have to get them all because I don't know if it's how long it's going to continue for. But I need to get a good solid amount before I start reading so I don't have a break. At the afterword of the first volume was the creator and artist talking about how they really like the eyes, the serious eyes, and what was it? Their publisher or head person of the thing where they were working sent them a message, sent them a letter or something, and was like, send me some of the stuff over to me. And then they're like, oh, you're really good, and let's actually do something with just that. And that's how they got to do their whole thing. And they have them. Afterward, Volume 2. It's Volume 2. After releasing Volume 1, I felt there was too much momentum for me to stop there. Many, many thanks to everyone who helped and supported me in the making of this book. And now we hope on to Volume 3. Please look forward to it. Sanpaku eyes really are the best. As I think we said last time, there is another manga that I've got, which is about, I think it's called The Girl with the Sanpaku Eyes, Sanpaku, for those playing at home, Sanpaku-gan or Sanpaku is a Japanese term meaning 3 whites. It was introduced into English by where's the thing about the eyes? Here we are. It is generally referred to in English as sanpaku eyes and refers to eyes in which either the white spaces above or below the iris is revealed. Wait. What does having sanpaku eyes mean? Sanpaku eyes are associated with tragedy and violence. I heard it can mean unlucky stuff. I just know it means your eyes don't touch the bottom of your lids, but I don't know if true. Ah, yeah, there it is. Are sanpaku eyes bad luck? In Japan, any kind of sanpaku is bad luck. While sanpaku eyes are supposed to be a sign of good luck in China, the Japanese to go further divine, because you got yang and you got yin for your sanpaku. But yeah, but they're like, generally they're sort of like seen as like very sort of serious slash not mean, but just, yeah, scary looking. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, that was really close because I went into the house and the cats were out, and almost got caught just having a cuddle session.
Unfortunately, you got a black shirt on. So you can't.
That wouldn't have stopped me. The thing that stopped me was like, stream, could have come back real quick. But also I was looking at the time and I was like,
yeah,
right,
you got to hurry.
It's 3:00. We're going to stop at 3:30. But then I was like, can I hold out until then? Or might I just wee a little bit on this couch? So I was like, no, I'm just going to sneak. I'll have a quick leg. Because rather...
I mean, it's a pretty old couch. It did come from...
You would be upset and you would never let it go. Ever.
But this couch came from Denmark.
Yeah.
So,
see?
they're into some freaky stuff in those regions. And it, again, is very old.
It's
so
Danish.
Who knows?
That's the Dutch I don't like it. Never mind. All right.
Well, in that case, we've got 30 minutes. We should probably do the fragrances, quick fragrances. So then we've got the time for them to simmer down to go again.
Cool.
All right. But you can start
You
doing
get those
that.
fragrances. I'm going to open this. We're not going to do game or no game because I'm 80% sure this is a game. It's from something that says retro on the back. And it's also from South Australia. We don't want to give them too much attention.
Ooh.
Can't trust them.
We had someone in here earlier from South Australia, remember?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you live in a place like that.
We'll go 3. Yeah, there it is. That was... Did I read that before? Probably. All right, I need letters or numbers. Probably numbers. Numbers are easier.
Letters?
No, numbers.
Numbers. Okay, let's go 2, 4, and 8.
2, 4, 8.
Oh. And yes, I am going to go and see Cats tonight. And also go out for dinner beforehand. With all the people that I worked at the theatre with. Which...
Hopefully you're not going to Bella's.
Yeah. Why?
Because
what?
that's the reason why you're an XL.
Wow.
You know it though.
He just said that the reason I'm in XL is because I eat too much and go to Italian eating places, such as Bella's.
Too much.
He's-
Too much.
I very rarely go out,
But when you're out,
but it's not because of eating when I go out, it's just eating in general. But yes, I'm going to eat an entire pizza. 246. I'm going to eat an entire pizza tonight, and it's going to be brilliant. Unfortunately, they booked for 6 o'clock. Happy hour ends at 6 o'clock. Happy hour's from 5 to 6. I was like, can we book it like 5:45 so we just get there, order, and then... I mean, I could actually probably get there 5 minutes early, be like, hey, I just want to get this order in before happy hour ends. But knowing Ness will get there late anyway, so... Can't get smashed before cats. Yeah. I'd probably just need to get up and wee all the way through the show. I do have a bunch of friends and stuff that I know. Yeah, it's for food as well. $10 pizzas. And $10 cocktails. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of friends that are in cats, which is cool. Their costumes are scary.
yeah, you sent me your whole wolf pack picture. You and your wolf pack.
No, that wasn't me and my wolf pack.
That was you and your wolf pack.
That was just all the cats that are in
That
the
was
show.
you and your wolf pack.
See, happy hour generally, refers to just drinks, but this place is drinks and food.
Quite a lot of places over here, though, when they do have happy hour, they do actually include food.
Yeah.
A lot of places.
Because then a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, we'll go there. We'll have dinner and some drinks. And
Because it's not good to have alcohol in an empty stomach, so, you know.
oh, yeah. See, when you're eating, you don't get as drunk, so you drink more. Anyway, in this box, we have Legacy of Kain Defiance for the PS2. Unleash your inner evil. For the first time ever, players Vampire Kain and his arch rival, the soul-destroying Raziel, use their evil, destructive powers to attack and destroy your enemies in this dark odyssey, from which only one of these anti-heroes can survive. Experience both characters' fearsome battle skills and quests for vengeance in alternate chapters. Feed your dark hunger by sucking the blood and devouring the souls of your enemies to survive. Advanced AI and amazing combo moves provide intense and enforced combat. His writing's very small. Increase the power of your weapon with new enhancements like fire, lightning, and ice, and more. Use new telekinetic abilities to pierce enemies on spikes, hurl them off bridges, and burn them in fires. As Raziel enter the shadow realm of the underworld in the spectral plane. Man, they picked a bad font for that. It's like one of those fonts that when you make them really small, it's like, oh, I can't read that anymore. But interestingly, these games are packed in little plastic covers.
So that is a part of the Soul Reaver series. If you remember from the original PlayStation.
No.
Yeah, Soul Reaver, Soul
No.
Reaver 2,
Nope.
then you have the Legacy of Kain's.
No recollection.
That's what was on the cover of Soul Reaver, that fellow.
Okay.
That guy. Wow. And then, yeah, you've got your Legacy of Kain and your Blood Omens, and that had this fellow.
And next up we have Spawn Armageddon, also for the PS2. The countdown to Armageddon has begun. For countless millennia, angels and demons have been preparing for the final battle between good and evil, and the time has finally come. The angels have declared war by blasting a hole straight through New York City and into the demon realm. Now demons are spilling out onto the Earth's surface. Can Spawn save himself and humanity from certain annihilation? I always used to read annihilation, annihilation. And every time I see the word, I'm like, annihilation? What does that mean? Yeah, 7 different and unique game locations with 23 missions. Storyline contributed by Todd McFarlane and inspired by the Spawn comics 1-99. Todd McFarlane sounds familiar.
Yeah, he did a lot of comic stuff, and he also did those real spooky Tortured Souls series of figures. They're very grotesque and gory. My ex-fiance really liked them, but they're very expensive, so we never ended up getting them. I'd like to get them one day. But yeah, no, does a bunch of like comic things and stuff like that. Yeah.
Beautiful cinematic sequences that bring Spawn to life.
There's McFarlane toys.
More than 25 enemies, including those of angelic and demonic origin.
And You never saw the Spawn movie?
No. Soundtrack includes "Use Your Fist and Not Your Mouth" by Marilyn Manson. Nice.
I forget. There was a. They were like the weird sneaky clowns in the movie. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we going to talk about our schedule since it's the end of holidays?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
In a moment.
In a moment. Okay, I can just start talking now while you keep doing that.
Yeah, you can do it later.
All right. So, work.
Yeah. Tell them about the tragedies.
The tragedies of my work. Head office have come to me and said, "Hey,
When did they come to you?
Oh, a while ago. Like in the last couple of weeks of school last year. And they said, "Hey, we're going to change your schedule." Well, they're changing everyone's schedule, actually. We're going to take you out of the school that you are currently at and have been at for 15 years. And we're going to put you only one day on that school. And you're going to work at all these other schools. And I was like, that's redonkulous. Why would you do that to me? I like where I am. I actually even turned down a promotion so that I could stay where I am. And so we had a bit of back and forth, and I am now working 3 days at a new school and 2 days at my main school.
Which means?
And the other school that I would always work at on a Friday, I am no longer working at.
And the problem is that being on the Friday is the reason why you would be here on Fridays.
Yes.
Because you'd be close by, because that was close by.
Because driving out to Salem's house is 33 to 45 minutes of pain. I'm not a fan. I don't like driving. Anyway, so we're going to have
The show is now cancelled.
Well, that was one of the options. We thought about it. And I was like, I still do like actually coming out here. No, sorry, I don't like the coming out here. I like being out here. So what we're going to do is for the first Saturday of each month, I'm going to come out here.
That'll be showtime.
It'll be showtime. And we'll try and do like an extended kind of, longer stream. Kind of like what we have actually been doing for the last few Saturdays.
The past two, this and last one, have basically been the getting people ready for it. So, yeah.
Although, I think, was it last week? It was only a short one?
Yeah, because you had...
D&D, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. And then this time you've got your... your what's it called? But that's okay, because the first Saturday of the month starts next Saturday.
Yep, but also I've got some news for you. I've got to leave early for that one too.
There we go.
Because I got a birthday party that night.
Wow. We're like, look, well, how's this? Look at all the Saturdays and Sundays throughout the year. Well, there's only 2 Sundays, but we couldn't see anything on Saturdays.
You wanted to lock it in. And you have locked it in.
Yeah.
Which now means that we can't shuffle things around as much.
No.
It just means that sometimes we're just going to have to leave early if there is something on that.
But we're going to see how many times you attempt to shuffle it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt to shuffle it around next week. I'm going to be
next
here.
week.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah. But I mean, you've got to leave early, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave a bit early.
Yeah, but
which means I should try
forward.
and get here earlier so that we can start a bit earlier.
Because what happened today? Jeez.
I had a nice sleep and it was nice.
But not just that, even after the sleep in, you were like, I still haven't moved yet.
Yes.
It's like half an hour later.
Yeah.
And that was right when Colourfully Woolly was actually talking about you and like, oh, you're going to be doing your thing today. And I said, well, we should be, yeah. But I mean, he's, look, he just told me he's still in bed.
Actually, no, I was out of bed. I just hadn't moved much. I'd moved to my computer and I had breakfast in front of me. Well, I knew it was the last one for the holiday. Yeah. So...
But also, it could have been the last one forever.
Could have been.
But for this moment, it's not.
What's he going to do with all these boxes?
But that just means that, going forward, basically, first Saturday of each month, and it means that each one's going to be basically Halloween time, American time.
Yeah. We'll be starting at, like, whatever time we started today, really.
Yeah. Or earlier.
Or a bit earlier,
yeah.
We'll try to, anyway.
Especially when you've got to run away early. But
try and go for a bit longer.
We've got to get these things because we've got like 18 minutes for them to simmer down. So we'll start with this for one first.
Zippo. It's a lighter. For smells.
So get your lighters out. Or these days, I suppose it's just your phone people use, isn't it? And they just turn them on and wave them around in
It's
the crowds.
always Halloween time. Yeah.
Now, we don't have any coffee beans, but that's okay.
No.
Because that's why we only went 3.
We'll improv. I'll just smell my armpit. Smells like a fresh shirt. Oh, is that shaped like a lighter?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a Zippo. Does Australia celebrate Halloween? Not officially, not really, but at the same time, we've been infected by America so much, and with the younger generation, how to refill.
Yeah, refill your Zippo lighter. It'd be funny if it was actually a lighter and you're just going to put lighter fluid on there and we'll smell it like, it smells like lighter fluid.
It looks interesting, but it also feels like a bit cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do the thing? It's like,
yeah, probably with a real Zippo lighter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ow! Hit my knuckle.
Okay.
All right.
Give us a squirt.
We
need a thing.
Get a hard thing. Yeah, not one that's new. All right, that's good enough. Okay, we're going Zippo. It actually says what's on there.
Yeah.
What do you know?
I didn't know what that meant though.
But you've never seen the Spawn movie?
No.
Oh, wow, it was already primed. Oh, fish. Yeah, there we go. Oh, bit leaky.
Oh, just like a real Zippo lighter.
Yeah, wow, it is. It's leaking all over the place.
All right.
We don't want this. Hold up. Wow, that's everywhere.
Unacceptable. See, Mr. Scottison Otis had got.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he showed me the pictures and stuff.
He ordered some smells from.
That's a big lighter.
From Canada, and they came half empty and all over the package.
Yeah, they'd leaked.
And he came to my house later that day, and he was like after a shower, and you could still smell him.
And you know the one though?
It was a nice smell, actually.
Yeah, it's the one that so far that we've both voted an A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he smelled good.
All right.
Not bad, actually.
Yeah. It has a very alcoholic scent to it.
Mm.
There's like a strong alcoholic note.
But it's not like
of alcohol.
See, I don't normally like the smell of alcohol. I always feel like they all smell powdery.
Yeah. I feel like it's got a bit of that green spice.
Yes.
But not a lot compared to some of the other ones. And we've squirted this one a lot. I squirted 3 times onto this.
Kura has small hands.
I wouldn't be able to hold it.
You know what they say about people with small hands?
They only need to buy small gloves.
That's right. That was exactly where I was going anyway.
Yeah.
You thought I was going to make a dirty joke. Nah.
I've squirted 3 times onto this. Accurate. Yeah, see?
Oh, and now I'm sticking it around my nose.
Well, I mean, what is it? Starts with an A, orgbudabada or something. It's whale sperm.
Oh.
They put that in these things.
Okay.
They don't do it anymore. They do a synthetic thing. We've done one that has had it in, I believe.
Okay.
It's not aubergine. That's eggplant. But it starts with an A, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go...
The more that this, I leave it, I think the stronger that sort of spice, that greenish spice. But again, it's not as strong as the other ones. But that alcohol scent sort of simmers down.
You know what? This is making my teeth feel funny. So I'm going to give this one a C.
Yeah, I think I'm going to C for this one as well.
I was thinking B, but then I got the feeling in my teeth.
There's nothing amazing about it. There's nothing that's really oh, that's a real nice thing. And there's no sort of, it makes me feel or think of this. So we'll go and see both, won't we?
Yeah. But it's not that it's bad. It's just not
good.
Not good.
It's not good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not good. It's not fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll just pop it there for a moment.
Yeah.
I'll pop it up here. And then quickly, we'll
Oh, you're going to have a... You're going to see what other people feel about it. There's a whole bunch of Zippos.
We did Zippo original.
Aromatic,
Fresh, spicy, yeah.
woody.
I didn't get vanilla at all.
I didn't get vanilla at all either.
At all.
Oh, look at the gay juice.
Oh, by Cristobal.
One of the reviews.
Most recent perfume reviews.
And I want Chew. It's about trains.
By Jimmy Choo. They do shoes, I believe. Jimmy Choo.
They do chews. All right, next one.
Yeah. I didn't get lavender, fruity, patchouli.
Oh,
Yeah.
lavender maybe. Really? Like you could have slipped lavender in there.
Maybe as it simmers down.
Yeah.
A bit, yeah. Let me pop that back in there. Dangerous bottle. But yeah, he sent a thing off to them to be like, this is what happened. So we'll see how they respond to that. Hopefully they respond like good because, you know, I like the brand and everything, like they're good price and stuff.
Yeah.
But if they don't respond well, then I won't use them again. Because like I'm big with
Yeah.
Okay, so quickly, some of the main ones that I wear are actually part of this series. One of the main ones I wear is Malibu and Miami. But then, depending if I'm going out, sometimes I'll wear Las Vegas. Well, no, it's just Vegas, I think it's called. But this one is Playboy's New York.
Oh,
Is very different looking bottle to my ones. I think because it's a larger one.
it's pink.
No, it's purple.
Oh, that looks way more pink than purple. Oh, but you put
No.
your hand behind it.
That's purple.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a light purple.
Yeah. It's not-
It's it's like a lightish red.
It's a bit darker than lavender.
If anyone gets that reference.
Looks drinkable.
It's pink. No, it's light red. You have to be at least 30 to get that one.
We'll squirt over here.
And have been into machinima with Red vs. Blue from a very long time ago. It's like in the first season of Red vs. Blue.
It got weird when it got into like the third or fourth season.
Once they got off Halo 1.
Pretty much once they left your Blood Gulch.
Yeah, Blood Gulch.
Yeah, Blood Gulch. Got to prime it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good squirt.
Yeah. Still had to do it like 2 times to prime it, but you know, little drizzle at the top and then straight up. Oh,
This one's actually different.
Yeah, very different.
It's very flowery.
Yeah.
What your toilet could smell like.
No, like obviously, you know, there is that typical sort of bathroom sort of thing that you get. I don't. Yeah, it's not that.
I'm getting.
To be honest, I'm getting a bit more fruity and lively, greener version of potpourri.
Yeah.
It's basically
that's the word I was looking for as well. Potpourri.
It's potpourri, but it's not like you're going into a place and there's a pot of potpourri.
Yeah.
And it's all the dried flowers. It's like in between that. Maybe you're in a place where they're making potpourri, so they've got all the dried flowers and they've got the potpourri, and then they've got all the fresh flowers, and then they've got the ones that they're dealing with, and you're getting a combination of fresh flowers and your dried flowers and your actual potpourri. Yeah.
See, I wouldn't say this is a men's one.
I would say this is a younger man's one.
A metrosexual.
No, I wouldn't say metrosexual.
Oh. No. Is that not a thing anymore?
Well, no,
Is
because
this like the lamb ad?
No, because as I've said the other time, I'm more of a metrosexual, and I wouldn't consider this a scent of me. This is much younger than me.
Metrosexual. Like I see metrosexual people as being like a little bit gay, but they're not actually gay.
No, you're thinking flamboyant.
No, not flamboyant.
No, because flamboyant is more of what you just described.
No, it's not flamboyantly gay though. It's like
yeah, there is.
They're dressed well.
Yeah,
like a gay person would be dressed well. Because they're more into fashion.
Yeah, that's going more into the People don't really say metrosexual anymore.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's like that ad.
It's not really. Yeah. Is metrosexual not an appropriate term to use anymore?
Okay, apparently,
possibly in America.
I'm a boomer. I'm on my little, I'm on my little island. This chunked away,
going away.
I'm rock climbing.
Because
I'm rock climbing. No, I'm not. I am rock climbing, but nobody smells like this
Using
because
the,
they're on the other island.
You're gonna start using the some of those terms. You're gonna start using like on fleek
On fleek.
and
Oh, this one smells really on fleek. It was often used to make fun of straight men for acting gay. There you go. Because that is actually how I used it. Not so much to make fun of them.
relating or denoting men who live in urban areas and enjoy shopping, fashion, and similar interests, traditionally associated with women or gay men.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, okay, we're not allowed to use that word anymore.
No, I don't think so.
But this-
Again, like it's not.
This smells like that.
And then we've got something called spawnosexual.
If a chick walked past me wearing this, I would actually, and you get that little
It's starting to, as it
little
simmers
whiff as
down
they
a
go
bit.
past. That would be nice.
David Beckham, described as the biggest metrosexual in Britain.
Oh, he's pretty old though.
Yeah, the thing is his fragrances don't come across as that.
He's like 80 now, isn't he?
You're retrosexual.
Oh man! Oh, what's
Here we go.
technosexual?
Changing masculinity. Traditional masculine norms, as described in psychologist Ronald F. Levant's Masculinity Reconstructed, are avoidance of femininity, restrictive emotions, erotic disconnected from intimacy, pursuit of achievement and status, self-reliance, strength, aggression, and homophobia. So various studies, men's fashion, changes in culture and attitudes towards...
Sexual. All right. We're trying to get rid of toxic masculinity. Yeah, no, that's fair. I think sometimes I am
Toxic?
Yeah. Like, I do show traits of toxic masculinity, and I do need to stop doing that.
I wouldn't say
It's like, oh no, there's a spider, someone kill it. And I'm like, yeah, all right, boom, and I go and kill it. And I'm like, pansy, whatever. For mind you, I'm actually not a big fan of spiders. In fact, yesterday there was a spider hanging out right next to my back door, so I opened the door, sprayed it, and very quickly closed the door. Maybe I have to be more masculine to be a toxic masculine. You can cry if you want, yeah. Yeah, people have feelings, and I have to acknowledge that sometimes. I'm thinking of a particular one person who may or may not be watching.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't change... You shouldn't be changing yourself for others, because then you lose who you are.
No,
and
but
that doesn't necessarily say that's a good or a bad thing either way, though.
But I shouldn't pick on other people for having feelings and, tell them to harden up and deal with it kind of thing. Because even though I...
But there is another side to that, is that, people shouldn't be babied.
Yes.
And when we're talking about younger people,
Yeah.
because, there is an actual thing of people becoming and just falling into this, it gets tricky, right? Because you're like, oh, don't be too sensitive.
Yeah.
But if someone is allowed to just basically anything that they don't like, they can cry over, then they become self-entitled themselves.
Yep.
Because then they're like, well, everything should be what I want and how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not a black or a white thing. There is a grey area, and that's where we're dealing with.
What am I giving this one?
Yeah.
See, I don't mind it, but it's not something that I would wear. I'm gonna go... Actually, no. You know what? It does remind me of, a nice smelling bathroom, so I'm gonna give it a C, because this is supposed to be worn by a person.
By a person?
When it should be lightly sprayed into your bathroom when you want to make it smell really nice for your guests. Like, walking into a bathroom smelling like this, I'd be like, this is a really nice smelling bathroom. But on a person,
no, this doesn't come across
you've just
as like
gone
a
and
bathroom
done a
scent.
massive turd, and you just sprayed it in the air, and the little droplets have landed back on you, so now you smell like the spray from your toilet. Unless you're the sort of person that sprays, very quickly puts it down and runs out before it can land on you. I'm hoping you knew what I meant then.
I have no idea. I'm still reading this.
Okay. Hopefully somebody else in the chat understands. When the spray in the toilet, when you're just well, I need to quickly spray, and then you spray and it goes up, and then you gotta get out before the little droplets come back and land on you. Anyway,
David Beckham is today's modern dandy.
yeah, see, dandy, that's a bit too gay. Like, isn't like, sorry, not gay.
Carlthor Willie calls me dandy all the time.
Yeah. I feel like dandy, when you call somebody dandy, it's like you are calling them gay in a...
See, I would take dandy more as an insult than metrosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. All right, come on.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. We're gonna
They're
let
very
these.
similar, though,
We're gonna let
anyway.
these rest for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what were you going?
C.
See. Yeah, it's not great. It's not bad. Again, I think C's like our middle ground.
Yeah.
But I think if it starts off as a C and it improves, then that's actually something quite good. That's a good sign.
But ideally, it should be an A and then turn into an S.
An S plus.
One
I
day.
still like the bottle though, but their smaller bottles have an actual interesting thing that goes around. Unless that's just their old ones.
Chop chop. Because we're gonna say the words. We're gonna wrap it up in 1 minute. But we've got to smell this, and we've got to talk about it, and then I've got to get in my car, and then I've got to go back home, get changed.
All right, we have Cerruti, 1881.
Oh, that's a bit old.
Yes, it's a very different one.
What happened in 1881?
Something.
I just feel like when people say that, it's like some sort of revolution or whatever. And
Well, yeah, I was thinking
they're making a political
something to do
statement.
with France.
Oh,
That was a
nice.
good
Got both of them in
squirt.
one squirt. Pre-primed. Oh, you can already smell it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like spice notes to this one.
Spicy.
I'm picking. Oh, it's a lot.
Like,
I'm getting woody with this one.
I'm getting grassy.
Well, green spice, wood.
Yeah, green spice, wood.
I'm getting a bit more of that powderiness on the top part of it.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's much spicier than the others. Ooh.
I feel like
It's
this is
definitely different, but
I feel like this is worn by one of those judges in a courtroom that has the white wigs on
which means that it's any
and the
of the
white
ones in
padded face.
the Commonwealth ones. White?
Yeah.
They don't have white padded faces.
Well, back then in 1881.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm following you there, but not when they're in the courtroom. When you're in their chambers and they've got the wooden desk and all the books stands and stuff and a couple of busts and you got to sit down and everything.
I don't know. I've never been in a courtroom.
No, but when you're in the judge's chambers.
Never been there either.
Oh, wow. Don't worry, you will be soon.
Whoa. I've just made fun of them. They're going to hunt me down.
We'd like to see you in our chambers.
Oh, man. And then I get there like, now you've been here. What does it smell like? Books. Earthy. Bergamot. This is actually starting to get better, though.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start with a B for this one. Why are we seeing all these Bonds? We don't want flipping James Bond. I don't think they dare have the Playboys in here. No, they don't. So we're just going to go 18.
I think I'm throwing this in the...
I'm going B for this one.
The C as well.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just going to chuck everything in C until I find something I really like. Woody, aromatic,
fresh spice.
spicy.
So basically, all what we said, yeah. Yeah, no. I can understand the mossy a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
on the undertones of it.
Like earthy, moss.
Yeah. When you add fresh spice, aromatic, and woody, you get mossy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going B for this one.
I'm going C, but I feel like it could make its way back up to a B.
So was that C for you?
C.
And B for me. Alrighty.
All right. So, time's currently 3:32.
Yeah, so we've got to end.
We're going to end at 3:30.
We've got to time warp it back. Which is why it's not great. We're trying to get rid of toxic masculinity. You can cry if you want to. And I don't know what that is. It's something waving, I think. I haven't called you a dandy. Can't even think of a time I've said that word. It was a while back, last year. And I remember there was a thing once because I had some marshmallows that were called dandies. Yeah, it was a while back though. You're looking for someone to listen to when you drive home.
No, I was checking to see if Mike was still streaming because then we could raid him.
Well, yeah, oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
because he's cool. And he was like, "Oh, you didn't raid me last time."
Oh, so it was once, and it was in reference to something you were doing. No, I think it was after. You'd said it once, and then I'd sent this thing to you afterwards. Yeah, not all the time, like you said. Oh, once is all the time for me because I remember everything. So it'll replay
Writes
my
it down in
mind.
his little book. Actually, I found an app, or program that's for tracking relationships with people. And if you're terrible at remembering people like me, I say like I'd put.
I don't think people are terrible at remembering you.
I'd put like rainbow sheep in there, and then I'd put things like, oh, you know, I've worked out what her real name is. Put that in there, where she's from, and like just information that you learn about people, so that when I forget, which I will,
you can go back to your little reference.
I can quickly look at my reference and go, oh yeah, cool. Which is very handy for when you only meet someone every now and then, and you're like, oh, I can't remember.
And you don't know the tricks of remembering things. Yeah. There's a whole actual system of how you do it. It's to file stuff in your mind.
Yeah,
I don't remember. There's probably a name for it, but yeah.
It's from there's a movie that had it in there. Mind Palace.
I haven't seen that.
Not the movie. That's the name of the place.
What's his name with Benedict Cumberbatch?
I can't remember.
No, Assassin's Creed.
The Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Sherlock. He has his whole mind palace thing. But yeah, sort of a thing like that. But there's like a thing that you do where you're like, oh, okay, and then this connection with that, and then you do this, and that's how it sort of logs in your mind, and it's easy to recall these things.
There's people that I know, and like I know them very well, but I have trouble recalling. I know the memory. The memory's in there, but I can't recall like their name. And it's people that I work with every day. It sucks. I'm gonna blame ADHD.
All right, sure. All right. Well, we're gonna end.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go home.
Run away, yeah. We didn't get through all baggages. That's all right. We didn't get to do the second numbers of these things. Well, letters, ratings.
No, we're going to quickly smell them again.
Oh, you want to do that? All right.
We're going to, like, if we end in 5 minutes' time and, yeah.
Oh, right. I was just going to end, but all right.
No, I'll give myself a couple extra minutes so that...
All right.
Yeah.
Zippo.
That's
actually a bit nicer.
That's B.
Yeah.
I'm upgrading that one.
That's actually that's a pretty big improvement.
It comes back a lot better.
Yeah, that was like a low C. Now I think it's like a low B.
Yeah,
I'm getting a bit of that powdery, but I'm getting like a bit more of the floralness. There's like the alcohol scent has dropped completely.
It's tolerable.
Yeah, we need that. So B. We're both B. Zippo, you've done it again.
I'm going to make an eye roll emote just for you, because I can't even think what the emoji is called. Okay. Yeah, you do make emotes.
Yeah, she makes emoticons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also, so yeah, you'll be here next Saturday.
Yes.
That's when
it'll be another short stream.
Yeah. Well, unless you get here on time.
Yeah. Well, they're all short stream. Like, normally our streams go for like 6 hours, so...
I mean, they used to go for like only 4 or so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, next one. We got New York Playboy.
That's changed a fair bit as well. Oh, I feel like
it's lost a lot of smell, actually.
Really? This one's got like it's a different fragrant, a different what do they call it? A flowery scent to it, sort of. I think I'm putting this one to a B.
I'm leaving this one in C.
I don't mind this one. You're going C still, and I'm going B. It's a weird looking B, but it's a B.
Yeah, it'll do.
Yeah.
All right, and last but not least.
Yeah, and I've got to be starting my next art competition in the next couple of days as well.
Ooh.
The February / Valentine's Day. Oh, that's very powdery. I'm getting very powdery. Very powdery.
It smells better now, actually.
I'm getting flipping gardenia from it.
Mm.
It smells like the powder that I used to wear. What was that? I used to wear a gardenia. What's it called? Carnation? No, there's no gardenia in it, but yeah. Juniper, lavender, bergamot, carnation.
I'm bringing this to a B.
Yeah. I'm really liking this one. Oh, I'm like, do I keep a B or even go to the A? Because I quite like this one. The only problem is that the scent of powderiness, it's almost like a feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I feel like it needs to simmer down on the powder a little more. Oh, I'm going A for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's a low A. You're going B.
B.
So that's a pretty high one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should actually spray that on me.
Hey. Yes.
And because I always forget.
Yeah. All right, I'll do the squirt now.
Yep.
So that we can see it live. That was actually done the proof. But yeah, so next couple of days, I'll be starting my Valentine's art competition thing. I still need to get a hold of Dimitri. He's been non-responsive again. So I'll go one on each wrist. And then boom, boom. Any, heat point type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go down your chest. And you gotta wait till you take shirt off.
Good now.
Lower down there. Any main sniffing point of where any of your fellow dogs will be sniffing you.
All right.
And yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh, look
it's
at
my
that.
birthday. Can you say happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Afif. Happy birthday, Afif.
Happy birthday. Hope
But
you have a
you
wonderful and
just
fantastic
arrived
day.
in time for us to end.
Yeah.
Because I gotta go. I gotta go see cats.
We gotta go. You
Not
gotta go
dogs.
see cats.
I'm gonna go see cats as a dog.
Yeah. Woof woof.
Woofity woof.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciated. We look forward to seeing you next time. I'll be back sometime during the week, probably, because I've got to be testing those things. Maybe I'll be going through the cards. Who knows? Something like that. And then also, yeah, I've got to start the art competition and everything like that. I've still got to try and get a hold of what's it called. And
I will see you all next week.
Next Saturday. for
Probably.
us.
Hopefully.
Friday for the Americans playing
American
at home.
Friday.
Alrighty, thank you very much for joining us. Very much appreciate it. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the time happens to be for you. Say hi to your mum for me, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colorfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all, my middle pocket banana is not threatening. It's very thin, it's long, but it's soft. It's not threatening at all. But I was not waving it around and showing it, so